My beloved child, listen to me. This is not a coincidence. This is not an accident. You were guided here by a force greater than your understanding. The time has come to rise from the shadows and reclaim your place. The world has lied to you, told you you are small, but I'm here to remind you of your greatness. Stay with me. Each sentence is a stepping stone to your awakening. This message holds the answers your soul has been crying for. You are chosen for something bigger than your fear. Don't walk away. Now the moment has arrived. Let us step in the truth together. I know you are wondering why I have made such a bold statement, but I ask you to listen with an open heart, without distraction, and without allowing any fear or doubt to settle within you. This is not the time to turn away or dismiss what I have to say. The last moment of your life has come. Yes, you read that correctly. I am calling you to a deeper place of understanding. A place where eternity intersects with time, and where your soul's purpose meets its final breath. But fear not. This is not a message of doom, but one of clarity, purpose, and divine reassurance. I need you to stay with me until the very end of this message, because there is something I want you to know, something that will change the way you view your life and your purpose. Child of my heart, when you whisper my name in faith, I listen closely. Call out to me with confidence, saying, I need you, Lord, and see how I respond. Your faith has great power, and my blessings are unfolding before your eyes. I have prepared you for this moment, and although you may not realize it, I have been with you every step of your journey. From the very first breath you took until this moment, I have never left your side. My child, I have loved you with an everlasting love, and I am here to remind you of the significance of your life. This is the moment where the curtains close on one chapter and the door to the next chapter in eternity opens before you. Your life has been part of my divine plan, and the time has come for you to understand the fullness of what I've been preparing you for. As you hear these words, I want you to know something deeply. You are not here by accident. Every breath you have taken, every heartbeat, has been intentional. Your life has meaning, and the moments you've lived, the people you've touched, the challenges you've faced, they have all led you to this place of divine revelation. You are part of my grand plan. Now I am calling you to understand something even deeper, something that transcends the temporary nature of this world. The last moment of your life is not one to fear, but one to embrace. The first thing I want you to understand is that life, as you know it, has an expiration date. We all know this deep down, but we often live as though it is a distant thought, something for the far future. Yet the moment of your final breath can come at any time. I am not saying this to bring fear, but to bring clarity. In the same way, your first breath was not an accident, neither will your last breath be. I have planned it, ordained it, and I will carry you through it. You have likely been preoccupied with the struggles of daily life, the challenges, the disappointments, the things that have tried to keep you down. But I want you to see life differently today. This moment, your final moment, is not something to dread. It is the beginning of something far more magnificent. The end of your time on earth is simply the opening of an eternal door into my presence. Dear child, if these words have spoken to your soul, embrace them deeply. Press that like button as a witness of your faith and devotion to me. Listen carefully, my child. The end of your life will be far more glorious than you can imagine. I will be there to meet you, to welcome you home with open arms. In that moment, all the trials, all the heartache, all the pain of this world will fade away. You will stand in the fullness of my love and see my face in all its glory. So why do I bring this message now? Why speak of the last moment of your life at this very moment? Because I do not want you to fear the unknown or what lies ahead. You may have heard stories, or perhaps your heart has known fear at the thought of the unknown. But let me assure you, there is nothing to fear in my presence. I am the God who has walked with you through every storm. I have been your refuge, your fortress, your ever-present help in times of trouble. I am the God who stood with you in your deepest heartache, and the God who celebrated with you in your greatest joy. My child, I will not abandon you in your final hour. I am here to fill you with peace, my peace, which surpasses all understanding. This peace is not something the world can offer, but only the one who holds the very breath of life in his hands. You may not know exactly what will happen in those final moments, but you do know this: I will be with you, and I will take you into my eternal embrace. Now, let's shift your perspective. The last moment of your life is not the end, it is the beginning. The world you know now, the life you live today, will fade away. The relationships, the achievements, the experiences of this temporary world will lose their grip on you. But the life you will step into will have no end. You will enter into a perfect, eternal reality. Let me ask you, what is the most important thing to you today? What matters most in your life right now? Is it your career, the approval of others, wealth, or comfort? These things, though important, will pass away. The only thing that remains, the only thing that carries eternal weight, is your relationship with me. When your final moment arrives, I want you to be filled with peace, not because of what you've accomplished here, but because of the life you've lived in me. I want you to rest in the assurance that you have walked this earth in the light of my love, and that your eternity is secure with me. This message is urgent, my child, because the time to prepare is now. You may not know when your last moment will come, whether it's in a few years, a few decades, or just moments from now. The reality of your last moment is not something to ignore or delay preparing for. If you've been living with uncertainty about where you will spend eternity, or if you've been putting off surrendering your life to me fully, now is the time to make that decision. My dear one, I send you as a bearer of my love. Find 3 hearts longing for hope, and watch as my peace flows over them. Listen, my beloved, because I am offering you something that will change the course of your eternity. I am offering you my grace, my forgiveness, and my love. If you confess your sins and invite me into your heart, you will be saved. This is the greatest decision you could ever make. The last moment of your life can be one of peace, security, and joy if you have received the fullness of my love and forgiveness. This is why I need you to understand this message right now. Time is fleeting, and I am extending my hand to you, my child. As you read these words, consider something deeply. The moment you take your final breath here on earth will be a transition. It is the closing of one chapter and the opening of another, more glorious chapter in my eternal kingdom. This life is temporary, but what comes next is eternal. In those final moments, you will feel my presence near. You will sense that you are not alone. Angels will surround you, and I will be there to receive your spirit with open arms. You will know beyond any doubt that you are loved beyond measure. You will be free to step into the light of my glory. When you do, you will experience the fullness of who I am: love, peace, joy, and the beauty of my presence. You will be reunited with loved ones who have gone before you, and you will see everything as it truly is, my eternal kingdom, where there is no end. Until that final moment comes, I urge you to live with eternity in mind. Live for me, my child. Live with the understanding that everything you do has eternal significance. Every act of kindness, each moment of love, each word spoken in my name, they all have eternal value. The way you live now matters in my kingdom. The choices you make, the priorities you set, and the love you extend, these are the things that will be counted for eternity. When that final moment arrives, I want you to be able to say, I have lived faithfully, I have loved deeply, I have followed your ways. Then, when you take your last breath here on earth, know that you will breathe in the air of eternity in my presence forever. Precious child, I have chosen you to be part of my harvest. Would you help spread my message of salvation and hope? Click below to buy me a coffee and join me in this holy work. Your kindness multiplies blessings. I rejoice over you with love. So my precious child, know this: there is no reason to fear the end. The last moment of your life will be exactly as I have planned. It will be a moment of glory, not of loss. You are secure in my love. You are cherished beyond measure, and my arms are always open, ready to welcome you home. In these final moments of reflection, I want you to receive peace, not fear. Your life, though it may seem short, is full of purpose and divine direction. I am with you from the beginning to the end. When the moment comes, you will see that the last moment of your life is simply the beginning of an eternity with me. And that, my child, is the most beautiful thing of all. My child, stop immediately. Your miracle is poised to unfold without delay. Quiet the chaos surrounding you. For in this instant, I am entering your realm with unmatched force beyond comprehension. This is not merely a message, it is a divine encounter. From the depths of eternity, I have commanded the cosmos to align with your existence. The moment of abundance is upon us, the moment of revelation. What your eyes have yet to behold, and your hands have yet to grasp, shall now be unveiled by the whisper of my spirit. Pay attention. Everything happened for a reason. Every tear that fell in silence, every night when fear gripped your heart, every moment you believed I was far away, all of that was etched in the cosmos as a seed. Now the grand unveiling of the harvest begins, an experience beyond your wildest dreams. Today, I am dismantling the barriers that have been erected to hinder you, unseen obstacles that have obstructed your emotions, your well-being, your prosperity, and your connections. Today, they are succumbing to the resonance of my command. I am unraveling timeless bindings and nullifying declarations that do not originate from my exalted seat. I am the sovereign who not only makes promises but also brings them to fruition, who affirms and seals with divine fire all that I declare. Today, I am unveiling the celestial realm above you as a protector who stands tall for his cherished one. Today, what was once confined is now set free. What was once still now stirs with life. What was lifeless now awakens with renewed vigor. Indeed, those dreams you thought were lost are being brought back to life right now. This is not merely a gift, it is a transformation that cannot be halted. I am stepping into your abode, your past, your cherished moments, and your aspirations with an influence that transforms all. Well-being, kinship, connections, wealth, everything will be included. My cherished child, my love for you is unchanging. Lean into my words, and I will give you peace, courage, and direction for every step ahead. Today, I am commencing a revival in every facet of your being. Even if your earthly vision has yet to perceive the signs, the realms beyond have already commenced their divine orchestration. Celestial beings are dispatched with precise commands. The utterances you whispered through suffering resonate as if summoned by divine intervention. The long-lost pleas of your heart are now summoned forth with fervent intensity, and I declare with unwavering confidence, not a single one of your seeds has been lost. They were all nourished by my love, and now they flourish like bountiful trees in rich soil. Be aware, a grand design exists that transcends your comprehension. I summoned you here to declare that the era of anticipation has ended. Indeed, the moment has arrived to gather the rewards of unwavering dedication. Now is the moment to witness with your own eyes what you once could only trust in your heart. I witnessed your choice to have faith even in the absence of evidence. I witnessed your choice of quiet strength over lament, unwavering belief over uncertainty, and a powerful shout over yielding. Everything reached me like a delightful fragrance. I not only heard, I answered with purpose. And now the answer arrives with the force of a tempest, sweeping away the haze of doubt and illuminating your spirit. Nothing can hinder the power of what I am about to unleash. No negative words, no envy, no judgment, no disbelief can hinder what I have affirmed in your life. When I decree a matter in the celestial realm, no force on earth or in the depths can alter it. Your name is inscribed in the book of eternal life, accompanied by sealed promises, inherited blessings, and a future that has been fully restored. Embrace the inevitable with confidence. The adversary sought to persuade you that your supplications fell short, yet I revealed to you that they have reached the depths of my being. Today, the entire universe aligns in your favor. You will sense it in your soul, in your flesh, within your sanctuary, and in the everyday moments. A profound revelation is emerging from the unseen realms. It is no mere chance that you find yourself in this moment. This moment is my creation. I summoned you forth. I stood firm, even in your moments of fragility. And now that you pay attention to me intently, your existence will be transformed forever. My beloved child, you are called to shine with the light of heaven. Your super thanks helps carry the message of God's love across the world. Stand with us as we build a future filled with grace and truth. Tap the super thanks button and walk in the blessings of the Most High. Take a deep breath and declare, I receive, for this is the first stride towards unleashing all that I have meticulously prepared. What was once bound starts to unravel. What was concealed begins to reveal itself. What was chaos begins to find its structure. I hold the reins, and if you believe this is everything, prepare yourself, for what I am about to unveil will reach the deepest corners of your heart, the ones you conceal even from your own awareness. My understanding of you is unparalleled. What I share now is a profound embrace of insight and righteous order over your existence and your dwelling. I witnessed your silent tears, hidden away to spare others from concern. I witnessed the instant you exited the room, refreshed your visage, and donned a facade of joy just to spare others from your weight. I witnessed the moment you opened the closet, gazed at the bills, and wondered how you would manage it all. I stood beside you as worry gripped your heart in those quiet mornings when you concealed your shaking hands, insisting all was well, even when it was far from the truth. I perceived the moment when your silence resonated more powerfully than any spoken prayer. While others overlooked it, I was aware. I sensed the immense burden you bear, forged from the struggles you kept hidden. You believed I was quiet, yet I was observing with deep affection. I captured each breath and inscribed every drop of sorrow as if it were a promise of hope. I am the Supreme Being who examines the innermost depths of your soul. I understand your pain when silence takes the place of words. I know the source of your fatigue. I know the void that consumes you, even after a day brimming with activity. I know there are nights when your body lies still, yet your spirit remains restless. Moments when you strive to nurture hope, yet find yourself isolated, drained, and without direction. That is why today I come to you as solace, as sanctuary, as rebirth. I witnessed your dedication to your family. I witnessed your efforts to keep the home upright, even in the absence of power. I witnessed the moment you held back tears, determined not to burden your children with your sorrow. I witnessed your heartfelt plea for that far-off kin, seeking my intervention to restore their presence. Everything was observed with divine precision. No supplication went unheard, no tear was overlooked. And now I stand as an unwavering arbiter, a nurturing guardian, a sovereign who fulfills every vow. You believed my silence was absence, but time has never equated to my absence. Time was a sacred interval. Silence was never disdain, it was a masterful strategy. While you lingered, I was crafting something everlasting within you. You were evolving in power, unaware of your ascent. Now that you heed my words with a shattered spirit, understand this. What I have in store is boundlessly more magnificent than what you have forsaken. Within every struggle you have endured lies a treasure of promises, and now those treasures are starting to flourish. I am aware of the financial challenges. I witnessed the moment you faced the choice between settling a bill or acquiring something essential. I witnessed the moment you gazed at your barren wallet and declared, divine providence will come despite the weight in your heart. Today, I declare that provision is en route, not in a mundane manner, but in an extraordinary fashion. Individuals will feel my influence to bestow blessings upon you. They shall unveil pathways in realms where only barriers once stood, for the era of limitation is drawing to a close. I have held you close from the beginning. Let my love quiet your fears and my hand guide you into the beauty of my kingdom. I am aware of the trials, the bodily struggles, the consultations with the healer. I witnessed the trepidation in your gaze upon receiving the diagnosis. I witnessed the restless nights, the pills scattered across the table, the pleas for recovery that seemed unheard, but I heard them all. Today, I declare the transformation commenced the instant you believed. even in the absence of evidence. That belief shall be revered in the sight of all. I witnessed the connections that caused you pain. I stood witness as cruel words pierced you like blades. I perceived the scars hidden from all eyes. I witnessed the disillusionment, the forsakenness, the disdain. I witnessed your quiet forgiveness, patiently awaiting my divine retribution. Now I declare that justice has arrived, not through mere mortals, but from the divine realm. It will be so flawless that even you will be left speechless by my actions. You remain etched in my memory. Your presence is acknowledged. Your legacy endures. You are cherished beyond measure, and even in moments when you felt abandoned, I was overseeing every nuance of your journey. You shall not be swept away by the tempest, for the author of your destiny is none other than myself, and the conclusion I crafted is not one of despair but of triumph. Still yourself. I am delivering retribution to your domain. I am reaching out to those dear to you no matter the distance. I am shifting souls, dismantling bonds of darkness, altering fates, shattering defiance. I have already come forth with unmatched authority and dominion over your family, and what once appeared unattainable shall now be revealed, bringing forth tears of awe. Yet this is merely the dawn of what is to come. What I bestow upon your life transcends mere justice. It is sacred safeguarding, accompanied by celestial assistance. In your moments of prayer, unseen victories are being claimed by celestial beings dispatched by me. What your eyes cannot perceive, the divine is already battling on your behalf. Pay close attention as you traverse unfamiliar paths. Unseen battles rage in realms beyond your perception. You are shielded from harm. You have always been accompanied by a powerful presence. In moments when you bore the heavy burdens of abandonment, injustice, or fear, I stood by your side. Now I proclaim something even more magnificent over your existence. Your protection has been invoked with divine power. It is not just a simple safeguard. It is an inferno encircling you, a divine barrier that none may breach without my decree. I, the Supreme Ruler, have established guardians around your dwelling, your loved ones, your thoughts, and your physical form. At this very moment, a new decree has been issued from the celestial realms. Dearest one, I invite you to step deeper into my embrace and discover the treasures of my everlasting love. Come, be part of a fellowship where my teachings renew your soul and my presence brings peace. Click join and walk with me and your brothers and sisters in love. Hear me. I dispatched my archangel on a divine quest. He and his celestial champions have been sent with blazing blades to sever ties of ruin, cast out spirits of chaos, and deflect every dart aimed at you, your aspirations, and your cherished ones. No force shall breach the sanctity of my guardianship. No force can diminish what I have created. No force can hinder the path I have chosen. You are fortified by my essence. Every form of spiritual assault, be it curses, enchantments, jealousy, or efforts to hinder your journey, has been thwarted by my might. There exist dimensions beyond your perception, yet I am fully aware of them. In both the natural and spiritual realms, obstacles were set, yet I dismantled them long before your awareness could grasp it. Now I break the chains of mortality, dissolve ancestral burdens, and shatter malevolent agreements that sought to breach through unguarded entrances. Even in your unawareness, your heritage has been safeguarded. Even those connected to you, children, spouse, parents, siblings, friends, are enveloped in my protective embrace. You sought safeguarding for yourself, yet I bestowed it upon your entire household. Perhaps you did not notice, but you evaded misfortunes, ailments, treachery, and traps because I paved the way. Indeed, they were quiet emancipations. You were unaware of the divine presence guiding you through the chaos of traffic, nor did you perceive the affliction from which I shielded you. But I was there, and now that shield is magnified. I am protecting your mind from despair, silencing the whispers of negativity, and deflecting the darts of uncertainty and chaos. I am vanquishing the malevolent whispers that sought to convince you of your shortcomings, that time had slipped away, that there was no remedy. Those falsehoods are being obliterated at this very moment. I have stepped into the hidden realm of your family, where shadows of oppression linger, conflict brews, and a chill of spiritual desolation prevails. I am cultivating tranquility today. Divine beings have been dispatched to grace the ambience of your dwelling, like a soft wind that ushers in tranquility, insight, and harmony. You will perceive it. A transformation will sweep through the atmosphere. All conflicts shall come to an end. What was once a battleground will now transform into a sanctuary of harmony, and where shadows sought to dominate, a brilliant light shall emerge. My brilliance. A foe sought to engulf you in chaos, yet I have enveloped you in my magnificence. He attempted to shroud your path in uncertainty, yet I infused your soul with understanding. He tried to persuade you that you were facing defeat, but the reality is that you are ascending to greatness. A divine struggle is unfolding this very moment, triumphing for you. Dark forces are being cast out from the realms they sought to claim in your life through unjust means. They have been stripped of their might. I thwarted their reign, for when I ascend, no scheme of shadow can stand against me. I am extracting the very essence of profound fear from timeless wounds and uncertainties that have created openings in your heart. Today I am reclaiming your essence. You are a cherished child, not a mere casualty. You are a champion, unyielding in battle. You are chosen, not forsaken. I have bestowed upon you the power to walk among serpents and scorpions. Now that power is being reignited. All that once held sway over you, vices, temptations, destructive urges, or spiritual burdens, are being shattered by the might of my name. And what of the words cast in your direction, the mockery, the doubt, the wishes for your downfall? I have heard every single one. Now, those words are transformed into the very essence that propels your ascent. What was cast to wound you shall be reshaped into glory. I am turning every misfortune into a gift. The lips that once spoke ill of you shall behold your triumph, not from spite, but to affirm that I am your divine ruler. So you may witness firsthand the shield I provide to those who earnestly seek my presence. As I summon this divine shield, I wish for you to find peace. It is not you who commands all. It is my power that sustains your equilibrium. I am the one who embraces you in the unseen realm. I am the one who has set boundaries on malevolence, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can surpass the confines I have defined. You dwell in the sanctuary of the Supreme. I have crafted a living barrier to encircle you. You shall remain untouched. Do not be deceived into believing this is the pinnacle. There are even greater depths. Today, what I am about to unveil transcends mere protection. It is the embodiment of my divine healing force. I shall grace your form with my presence. I shall reach into the depths of your essence. I shall bring forth vitality as a testament to my affection. In the presence of the extraordinary, restoration flourishes. What follows will be undeniable proof that will leave even the most seasoned professionals in awe. Brace yourself, for I am about to delve into realms untouched by even the most potent remedies. This moment heralds the arrival of an extraordinary transformation in your health, not just in your body, but also in your spirit, your feelings, your recollections, and all that has been wounded throughout your journey. I am the supreme force of restoration, and all things lie within my grasp. Even what medicine deems hopeless, I regard as redeemable. What they labeled as enduring, I proclaim as fleeting. The relentless cycle of suffering shall now find its end beneath my divine touch. Your suffering has not gone unnoticed by me. I witness your restless nights and the pillow drenched with tears you wish to conceal. I see the test results laid out before you, the diagnosis, the anxious expressions of the physicians, and the torment in your heart as you absorbed words that sought to rob you of hope. I witnessed your departure from the office as though the very fabric of reality was unraveling. I witnessed the moment you tried to project strength before the world, even as you silently trembled inside. I witnessed the pain in your gaze, and I listened to each lament, each request, each plea for relief. Now I respond, indeed, I am restoring you. It shall not be through the might of mortals, but through my divine force. At this moment, an unseen power stirs within you, something that machines may overlook, but your body will undeniably sense. Relief will arrive like a gentle whisper, and soon you will realize the pain has diminished, the fever has ceased, the symptoms have vanished, and the burden on your chest has dissipated. Where I lay my hand, illness cannot endure. I am the supreme force that brings cells back to life, rejuvenates organs, revitalizes nerves, and reconstructs structures. I am the supreme force who commands existence, and restoration shall manifest not just within you, but also for those who have offered your heartfelt prayers. Those for whom your silent tears have flowed shall also receive their divine visitation. I witnessed your powerful intercession for that ailing family member. I witnessed your devotion as you invoked their name in prayer daily, pleading for healing with the urgency of one gasping for breath. I, who perceive all, embraced your intercession as a delightful fragrance. Fear not, for the blessing being bestowed upon you will cascade abundantly into your home. A moment will arrive when you gaze upon your cherished ones and perceive their transformation. They are being renewed. The shadows that obscured the brilliance of your spirit are being cast aside. The dread that once held you captive is now expelled. Today, the anxiety attacks that ensnared you in endless loops are being shattered by the breath of my tranquility. Now I bestow a soothing essence upon your mind, heart, and emotions. Where chaos once reigned, I establish harmony. Where guilt once lingered, I now bestow forgiveness. Where hopelessness once dwelled, I now ignite the fervor for life. You shall embody the essence of my magnificence. The doctors will examine the new tests and find themselves without answers. Beloved child, I have loved you since before time began. Rest in my peace, trust my voice, and I will lead you into the fullness of my promises. Today, the symptoms will vanish as though they were never there. There shall be marvel. A surprise awaits. There will be undeniable proof that it transcended human comprehension, for I will perform in a manner only I am capable of. When they inquire about the origins of this moment, you will respond with emotion welling up. It was a divine presence that moved me. It is not merely symptoms I am addressing. I am delving into the very essence of your pain. I am mending ancient scars that have ceased to weep on the surface, yet remain raw within. Childhood traumas, haunting words that shaped you, rejections that built barriers within you. I am revitalizing your self-worth, your inner vision, your capacity to perceive yourself as I perceive you. The restoration I offer transcends the physical realm. It is essential. I mend what time has left unresolved, and I restore what the spirit could not fix. I am now banishing the spirit of sickness that attempted to linger in your home as an unwelcome visitor. Every ancestral affliction, every recurring pattern of disease, every decree made against your bloodline is now being obliterated by the might of my sacrifice. I proclaim that your generation shall know liberation. Your offspring shall not carry forth your anxieties or your suffering. Your descendants shall thrive in vitality and liberty. For the healing I bestow today is a proclamation of familial renewal. Embrace this touch, not merely as a desire, but as an undeniable truth. For when I utter my words, I bring them to fruition, and when I make contact, everything transforms. I did not arrive merely to alleviate discomfort. I came to initiate a transformative journey within you, a realm of brilliance, a vitality of strength, of rejuvenation. Starting now, your vitality will be restored. Your slumber will be profound. Your mind will be unclouded. Cast aside your fear without hesitation, and you will recall this day as the dawn of an extraordinary tale. You shall cease to dwell in the shadows of relapses. You shall rise above the chains of your past emotions, for the anguish that once held sway will transform into nothing more than a distant echo of a remarkable transformation. Each time you gaze into the mirror, you will behold not just a healed being, but one graced by my presence. Yet it remains incomplete. What I am crafting transcends mere health. Now, with your rejuvenated form and your spirit at ease, I shall take charge of your financial matters. Prepare for an unforeseen, astonishing, and plentiful revelation that is about to unfold. It will be so exact, so extraordinary, that you will see it as I unveiling the concealed riches of heaven just for you. Cease your worries as though you stand solitary in this realm. I witness the quiet struggle you have endured with your finances. I observe your efforts to manage the small tasks, striving to maintain order even in the face of uncertainty. I observe the discrepancies in the calculations, the mounting bills, the relentless collections, and the gazes that sought an answer from you, even when you had none to give. But now, heed my words with utmost reverence. I am your source of abundance. I am the supreme force that unlocks pathways beyond mortal reach. In this very moment, I am invoking an extraordinary transformation over your financial existence. You have journeyed too far to feel any shame. I did not bring you into this world to be brought low by debts, lack, or constraints. I did not summon you to bear the unending burden of doubt. Today I proclaim the dawn of a new era. From this moment forward, what once was lacking shall be abundant. What was owed shall be erased. What was once confined shall expand into vastness. I am unveiling bountiful resources in a realm that once knew only barrenness. I am bestowing my grace upon individuals, enterprises, journeys, and concepts, ensuring that abundance flows to you in unimaginable ways. Do not confine my actions to mortal constraints. I am the supreme force that brings the unimaginable to fruition. I am the master of emotions, the ruler of moments, the weaver of connections, and I bring forth the miracle of prosperity. I turn a no into a surprising freedom. Today, I unleash a wave of support that will reach even those who had lost hope of aiding you. Those who once overlooked you will now serve as instruments in my hands, not from obligation, but by design. They will feel compelled deep within to bestow blessings upon you, and they will do so willingly. I witnessed your generosity, even in times of scarcity. I witnessed the moment you extended your hand to those in need, despite your own struggles. I witnessed your selfless acts of giving without the desire for recompense. Everything was captured as a foundation before me. Now the moment of reaping has arrived. I shall not be ungrateful to overlook your unwavering loyalty. I revere each concealed gesture of kindness, and thus I shall unveil my treasures before you. This is not merely a fleeting assistance. I am ushering you into a transformative era. You shall not just survive on excess, you shall dwell in prosperity. I am unleashing innovative concepts, powerful strategies, and celestial connections. Prepare for unforeseen calls, doors that swing open on their own, and invitations that arise from the most unexpected corners of your memory. You might exclaim, "But I didn't even seek this out." The response will be, "You were chosen for it." It is I who links you to the source of abundance. The gift I bestow upon you transcends mere wealth. It embodies respect, security, and growth. Today, I am awakening the extraordinary abilities that have been lying in wait within you. What was once a mere talent shall now become a wellspring. What was once a simple gift shall transform into provision. Embrace the opportunity to examine this statement with confidence. Embrace the opportunity to unleash your resources. Do not dread the future, for I am your future. I am the essence of life itself. I am the eternal offering, and where it appeared, there was no escape. I am forging a new route, a route that will not be traversed by mere human toil, but by celestial grace. You will witness opportunities arise effortlessly. You will observe abundance where scarcity once reigned, for your destiny is intertwined with grand designs beyond your imagination. If you are burdened by debt, hear this. I am delivering answers. I am bestowing insight upon you to reshape, coordinate, and rejuvenate. I am unveiling pathways for departure while simultaneously granting access for arrival. You shall be astonished by the discounts, the waiving of interest, and the unblocking of releases, because I do not merely pay, I illuminate the way to liberation. Now I am leading you along this journey. Your offspring shall not bear the weight of your burdens. Your triumphs today will echo through time, liberating countless lives to come. I am shattering the chains of lack that have been passed down to you. My treasured one, I have anointed you to carry my love. Share it with 3 broken hearts, and behold my peace surrounding them. I am bringing a decisive conclusion to the agreements of suffering that were established long before your existence. A new year unfolds with my presence, the year of prosperity, integrity, duty, loyalty, and affection. You shall be recognized as the one who witnessed the divine manifest in the realm of the unattainable. Do not gaze upon the heavens as a supplicant, but as one filled with unwavering faith. I have already dispatched divine beings to grant you abundance. They wield keys with purpose, unleashing treasures that were sealed by trepidation, inequity, and doubt. They are unveiling the treasures that rightfully belong to you, previously held in the realm beyond. Today, that resistance crumbles, and you shall stand as a testament to my unwavering devotion. Get ready to behold the unimaginable. Individuals will reach out to you with proposals, contracts, ventures, and opportunities that will transform the trajectory of your narrative. You will recognize my presence, for my actions defy explanation. Only admiration can capture their essence. When that moment arrives, remember this. Share what I am doing with the world. Proclaim my unwavering devotion. Inform them that it was during your darkest hour that you witnessed my performance. Let them know it was in the face of universal rejection that I offered affirmation. Tell them that I am the one who is always on time. As I manifest, I shall also mend the emotional bonds the adversary sought to sever through monetary strain. Abodes shall be restored to their former glory, connections shall be reconciled, and families shall come together once more. I shall unveil the arrival of my love at your dwelling, bringing forth harmony, togetherness, and profound restoration. I have stepped into your domain. I have roamed the chambers. I took my place in the realm of your tears. I caressed the echoes of pain that linger on. I absorbed the dialogues that ended in silence. I stood witness to the endless battles, the shutting doors, the averted gazes. I sensed the heaviness surrounding me, the unease at the table, the bittersweet memories cloaked in a sense of accomplishment. You beckoned me to cross the threshold, and I did so with purpose. But I did not step in as a mere guest. I arrived as creator, as restorer, as the one who transforms remnants into a sanctuary once more. Pay attention. I am mending the ties shattered by suffering. I am shattering the chains of apathy, dismantling the arrogance that hinders reconciliation, and mending the profound scars left by venomous words, dismissive actions, and enduring separations. I am mending souls that have drifted apart, not merely for survival, but for genuine restoration. What I do transcends the ordinary. I delve deep into the core of the rift and extract the venom with my bare hands. I witnessed your fervent prayers for that wayward child. I witnessed the moment you were engulfed by the overwhelming actions of your greatest love. I witnessed your attempts to voice your thoughts, only to be overlooked. I witnessed the moments you spoke up, only to be discounted. Everything fell under my watchful eye. Every effort you made was significant, even the tiniest acts, seeds of something magnificent. Now I am bringing forth something extraordinary. The son who turned his back will undoubtedly experience a deep sense of longing. The daughter who once turned a deaf ear will now regard you with the reverence you deserve. The one who strayed into a misguided path shall confront the might of my spirit. I am journeying into the essence of each member of your family with humility, insight, and tranquility. Precious child, if my words have comforted you, let them remain in your heart. Press the like button as a sign of your trust and faith in me. I am spreading affection where there was separation. I am reclaiming honor, conversation, and warmth. Your dwelling has been chosen for a fresh start. I know the scars that built up between partners. I understand the silences that resonate, the dialogues that conclude without resolution, the nights when each person lies awake with a burdened soul. I understand the words unleashed in anger as well as the silence that lingered held back to avoid deeper wounds. I understand the collective solitude, but heed my words. I am the supreme authority of the covenant, and where a pact was forged in my presence, I can still restore it. It's not about returning to the past. It's about creating something fresh, superior, more evolved, and more profound. I am shedding the chill of bitterness and healing the past scars. I am mending the wounds that each individual bears and unwittingly shares with others. I am bestowing insight. I am delivering compassion. I am ushering in genuine harmony, not merely for ease, but for a profound change of the soul. You will witness the one you cherish weep before you, pleading for absolution. An unforeseen embrace awaits you, along with an I love you, from someone you had long since stopped expecting it from. Tears will cascade in reunions once thought beyond reach, and you shall understand it was not crafted by human hands, but by my divine touch, wielding compassion. I am the divine force that restores what has been shattered. As for the bonds within the larger family, severed by legacies, conflicts, distances, or miscommunications, I will also address those today. The one in your family who seemed to have vanished, I am restoring their presence. I am mending wounds, unraveling schemes, liberating souls from the weight of pent-up fury. I am revitalizing not just residences, but entire lineages, uncles, brothers, nephews, cousins, parents, and children. The reconciliation will transcend generations. I understand that you feel drained emotionally. You have borne the weight of the home for ages, trying to preserve balance, yet within you yearn to escape. Today I am revitalizing your essence. I am casting aside the burdens that led you to question your strength to face another day. I am fortifying your intellect. I bestow upon you a profound ability to love, to forgive, to embrace, not because of others, transformation, but because of the healing that flows from your own core. You shall rise above the fray, no longer anticipating the next clash. I am bestowing tranquility upon your dwelling. Spiritual realms have transformed, and if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks, from $50 to $100. Where there was darkness, there will be light. Where there was chaos, there will be reverence. Where there was blame, there shall be understanding. I am bestowing a sacred essence of togetherness upon your home, and it will start to reveal itself in the coming hours. A gesture, a word, an unforeseen demeanor. You will see I initiated the journey. Know that you are not alone in this longing for family unity. Those who remain quiet share the same yearning for peace. I perceived every voice. Today, your call has stirred the divine, and the divine is answering with renewal. Once this healing starts to surge, it will continue without end. A dialogue that starts with words will culminate in an embrace. What starts with a humble acknowledgement will culminate in joyful celebration. Yet there is even more to unveil. Alongside restoration, I shall elevate your essence. From the depths of your being, I shall raise you to a realm of profound emotions, spirituality, and mental clarity. The suffering that shaped you shall yield to unshakable tranquility. Today, all emotional triggers will fade away, and everything the adversary attempted to use to create division will transform into a testament of my unifying strength. What I am about to do transcends family. It reaches into your innermost essence. I shall delve into the deepest parts of your spirit, awakening the shadows of the past and healing the scars that linger. I shall utterly reshape your inner world. True transformation arises from within. It is conceived in the depths of the soul. Now that I have restored the world around you, it's time to step into the most hallowed space within yourself. Prepare for what I am about to unleash, which will remain unseen by others, yet felt by you with every breath. I am reaching into your core, the parts you concealed even from yourself. I seek to elevate you beyond appearances. I desire to witness your complete essence. The ultimate transformation starts now. You have carried burdens that were never yours to bear. Past regrets, painful remarks, deep-seated traumas that molded who you are, and memories that linger like fresh scars. How often have you sought transformation, yet found yourself unable to achieve it? How often have you vowed to respond in a new way, only to slip back into familiar habits? It was not frailty, it was unaddressed suffering. But I am the Supreme Being who sees and understands what lies beneath the unseen. Now I extend my hand into your heart, not to judge, but to restore you. I understand the dread that immobilizes you, the unease masquerading as mastery, the mental fatigue that has evolved into despondency. I understand the struggle of feeling inadequate, of standing out, of constantly needing to prove your worth. I witness the immense effort you put into your strength, the countless times you held yourself accountable for feeling deeply or grappling with your emotions. But now, heed my words. It's time to shed the facades you built for your own protection. I am casting them aside with the power of my love, for I have never adored a mere reflection of you. I cherished you in your entirety, absolutely every facet of you, even those you struggled to cherish. Beloved one, if my message has blessed your heart, keep it safe within you. Show your faith and love for me. Press that like button and let the world know. I am revitalizing your essence, the one the world misrepresented, that dismissal shattered, that evaluation diminished. You are my essence, my mirror, my very existence. I was right in bringing you into this world. I have infused you with treasures that have long been asleep. I have instilled in you a profound sensitivity that shall serve as a tool of wisdom, never as a sign of frailty. I forged your heart to be deep, so mighty waters may flow through it, yet they shall never overwhelm it. Now I proclaim, what was suffering shall become a wellspring of understanding. What was once a limitation shall become a formidable strength. What was once cloaked in uncertainty will become pure enlightenment. You shall gaze into the mirror with a renewed perspective, seeing yourself through the lens of compassion, not condemnation. I am not merely mending injuries, I am elevating you to greatness. I am elevating your responses, your thoughts, your feelings. What once shook your foundation shall no longer hold sway over your essence. Your foundation shall be transformed, rooted not in fear, but in the unwavering certainty of my love. Those relentless, haunting thoughts, the inner whispers that insisted, "You're not enough, you won't succeed, nobody cares," did not originate from me. They were deceptions born from anguish, abandonment, and unhealed moments. But now, as a divine presence cradles the essence of existence, I impart this wisdom. Disregard those voices henceforth. Trust in my words regarding you. You have been selected, you are absolved, you have been reborn, you are cherished beyond measure. Your presence is essential, you possess immense worth, and no error from the past alters what I have penned about you. Your future is not defined by your shortcomings. It is shaped by my benevolence. My divine presence now envelops you, purifies you, rejuvenates you. I know there are memories that continue to cause pain, secrets held deep in your soul, moments you long to obliterate. I shall not erase them, I shall elevate them. Even suffering shall transform into a testament. You shall rise above guilt, resentment, and fear of past missteps. You shall be uplifted by hope. Each stride will resonate with strength. As I lay the groundwork in you, I am also nurturing your innermost essence, the part of you that faced pain too early, that encountered what it should not have, that witnessed what it should not see, that learned to remain quiet just to survive. I am returning to that forgotten childhood. I embrace the young boy, the young girl within. I declare to them now, I hold you in high regard. That care will bestow solace. You shall experience the burden dissolve from your being. Your spirit will soar with ease. Your thoughts will shine with clarity. There will be days when you find yourself laughing effortlessly, breathing with profound calm, sleeping free from the weight of the world. That is the result of the profound change I am cultivating within you. A revitalized heart, an enlightened mind, an unshackled spirit. When others gaze upon you, they will exclaim, "There is an undeniable uniqueness about you." You will understand it is not mere adornment of the spirit. It is a divine wonder. It is an undeniable force. It is profound restoration. When I transform you from within, the entire world around you shifts as well. You will begin to attract more fulfilling connections, make more enlightened choices, and tread upon brighter paths. Your inner world will transform from a war zone into a flourishing sanctuary where tranquility thrives. Now, as this transformation unfolds, I ready you for something far more magnificent. Upon revitalizing the interior, I begin to unveil portals before you. Portals that were sealed by internal confines. With the chains of the spirit shattered, nothing can hold you back now. I shall unveil routes that have remained beyond imagination. The unattainable will no longer stand in your way, for I shall lead the charge, dismantling barriers and unleashing the fresh and uncharted. The moment has come to not just envision, but to embrace the extraordinary and new. Barriers that stood firm for ages now yield to your presence, not through struggle or mere human achievement, but by my sovereign decree. I, the sovereign, the keeper of the key of David, am unlocking what was sealed, clearing the way and granting permission for a new chapter to unfold in your existence. You need not seek permission where I have already granted access. Walk forward. Embrace what once felt beyond your grasp. It is now within your reach. Many observed your journey and believed you were at a standstill, yet they failed to recognize the masterpiece I was crafting in the shadows. Every rejection you faced, every opportunity that slipped away, every moment of frustration, each of these was orchestrated by my will. I withheld its opening until the right moment, for had it been revealed prematurely, it would have caused you pain, hindered your progress, and led you astray. But now I declare the moment is upon us. The anticipation cultivated wisdom, and wisdom laid the foundation for the arrival of the new. You found yourself trapped in an endless loop. You started a grand endeavor but fell short of its completion. You watched others progress and wondered why everything in your situation came to a halt. I have heard all your thoughts, and now I respond. It was not a lack of skill, it was a shield. I concealed you for a while. I sealed off paths to safeguard your spirit, your trust, your destiny. But now, the hidden spot ascends to a grand stage. What once was silence shall now be proclaimed. What was once a constraint shall become a boundless opportunity. New doors will open in ways you never anticipated, leaving you utterly astonished. Invitations will come from the most unexpected realms. Barriers that once blocked you will lift, allowing new possibilities to flow freely. What once seemed unattainable shall now be within reach, for I have cast aside all hindrances. I am shaping the earth. I grant you access. What was denied is now within reach. I walk ahead of you like a sovereign leading his legion, shattering barriers, dismantling gates of bronze and iron locked. Yet these are not merely ordinary gates. Today I am forging destinies that resonate with meaning. Your entrance shall not be driven by pride, but by purpose. Victory will not simply be an achievement, it will be a transformation. I position you with intent, ensuring your brilliance illuminates the shadows that once lingered. Every door that opens will be a sacred shrine. Every new season will be a realm where my magnificence unfolds. I empower you not to swell with pride, but to live your life as an answer to the hopes of those around you. Steady your spirit. You will not have to fight, strive, or deceive. What belongs to you is set apart. No one shall claim what I have reserved for myself. If anyone dared to seize, take, or twist the truth, I witnessed it. Now I turn it back. Everything that was taken from you shall return multiplied beyond measure. What was seized shall be reclaimed. I am the supreme embodiment of justice, and I also herald new beginnings. What you perceived as an ending, I regard as the start of something magnificent. I am unlocking pathways in your finances, in your vocation, in your ministry, in your emotional realm, and in your professional journey. There will be extraordinary connections with people who recognize the worth in you that others overlooked. There shall be glory where once there was oblivion, elevation where once there was dismissal. I elevate you, grounded yet soaring. You shall ascend, yet never fall. Your foundation is now anchored in me. I shall also unveil the internal doors. Fresh starts go beyond the surface. I grant you once more a fresh perspective on the world and a renewed approach to defining your place within it. I elevate you from uncertainty to clarity of choice. Embrace the opportunity to begin anew without fear. A start is not a defeat, it is a blessing, a dawn, a reminder of my unwavering commitment to you. Opportunities are not merely on the horizon, they are already in motion. Small confirmations will reveal themselves to you. People shall reach out, and issues that appeared frozen will resurface. Calls that once echoed in silence shall receive a response. The time has come for me to act as destined to be. I am the one, orchestrating the movements on the canvas of your narrative. I place you in esteemed positions, but I require your full attention. The new challenges demand bravery. You must cast aside worn-out garments, doubts, insecurities, narrow mindsets. Leave behind remnants of the past when stepping through new thresholds. Adorn yourself instead with unwavering belief, boldness, and steadfast loyalty. Keep in mind what I said, none can contain me, yet you must traverse the path. The reward awaits those who follow the path of discipline. When you make that move, the extraordinary will unfold. I have meticulously arranged people, locations, schedules, and precise instances. Step forward with unwavering assurance. The portal stands ajar. Your belief is paramount, and the power to enter flows from within me. When all this unfolds, and it shall unfold shortly, remember, share, bear witness, proclaim my unwavering faithfulness. Do not withhold what I am sharing with you. You were selected to be a conduit, not a mere storage vessel. I bestow upon you so that you may bestow. I elevate you so you can elevate others. Yet there remains even more to discover. What approaches is undeniable proof, tangible evidence that it is I who orchestrates all movements. I shall present you with evidence, astonishing validations, and responses so precise that you cannot ignore them. There, where the door lies ajar, markers will lead you. I will reveal them with utmost clarity. You shall find certainty. You shall emerge from shadows, no longer bound by the uncertainty of elusive hints or the misinterpretation of silence as void. From this moment forward, I will present unmistakable signs, clear, apparent, unavoidable, irrefutable, for I am the supreme being who fulfills every vow made. I speak with purpose. I speak with intention. Every promise I uttered to you shall be upheld by evidence your heart will sense and your eyes will behold. You will understand it was I who spoke and I who accomplished it. Cease to question the call that beckons you, my child. Cease believing that all is mere happenstance. The era of wandering and doubt has ended. I am guiding you forward with such clarity that every minor aspect of your day will serve to affirm what I have revealed to you in prayer. I am elevating people to speak to you, unaware of your journey. I am placing divine utterances on tongues beyond your imagination. I manifest in subtle hints and serendipitous dialogues at precisely the right moments. The melody that resonates when you stand on the brink of surrender, it is I. The voice that resonates in your moments of distress, it is I. The unexpected call from someone, it is I. The recurring vision, the powerful urge to act now, the words that leap into your sight, it is I affirming your journey. I guide my children with unwavering certainty. I command attention, I lead, I present evidence. Your request for an answer has been received, and I am delivering it now. In just a matter of hours, an event will unfold that will unmistakably confirm you are on the right path. It will not merely be a sense of inner peace, it will emerge in tangible reality, a clear and unmistakable sign that arrives like a brilliant beam cutting through the shadows. You will recognize my presence, for that sign will come with solace, clarity, unwavering tranquility, and intention. However, I must offer a word of caution. When omens appear, the foe will attempt to bewilder you. He will attempt to cast uncertainty, create chaos, and disrupt your focus with diversions, burdens, and unease. That is why you must be alert. Calm your spirit, dedicate moments to be with me, to hear, unhurried, undisturbed. I continue to communicate in the softest tones, in the gentle wind, and in silence. When you sense the first indication, know it will not arrive alone. I shall unveil a series. It will be like fragments of a grand design aligning perfectly, akin to a luminous path illuminated by posts that glow sequentially as you advance. You shall not dash ahead of the brilliance. You shall walk alongside it. With every stride, there will be new affirmations, not born from doubt, but from my desire for you to have unwavering confidence. Embrace trust, even when the world seems shrouded in mystery. That is why I will ensure you witness what you must behold. Recall that moment when you thought time had passed you by, when you believed the chance had slipped away. Indeed, I assure you, the opportunity remains. The signs I am sending serve as undeniable proof. They affirm that the time of waiting has passed. The door stands open, favor has been granted, and the extraordinary no longer hinges on yes or when. It rests solely on your yes, your belief, your movement. Prepare yourself. You will be astonished by words that strike you with unwavering precision. There will be dialogues with unfamiliar souls that deliver precisely what you have been seeking. A message will arrive from someone you thought you would never see again. A detail in the environment will seize your focus, and I will be there, addressing you directly. For I am the supreme being who unveils my essence. I stand revealed to all who earnestly pursue me. When the signs begin to manifest, bear witness, share, and speak of my deeds. Your testimony will illuminate the path for others. Your experiences will serve as a guiding light for those wandering in uncertainty. Your story will be a beacon for those who have lost their way in the darkness, because you had the audacity to trust, to follow, and to act. You are not swayed by feelings. You are led by a divine force. This force affirms through signs, tranquility, and authenticity. I am not a deity of chaos. In overwhelming clamor, I am not present. In deceit, I am not present. In guilt and fear, I am not there. I communicate with precision, pure affection, and authority. When you heed my voice, all fear dissipates, certainty prevails, and doubt is quelled. My voice commands strength. My sign radiates certainty. You will feel deep within that you stand at the heart of my purpose. When that moment arrives, have unwavering faith. Advance with purpose. Your answer stands before you, radiant and undeniable. The moment has arrived, and the message is unmistakable. Yet I will demonstrate it in a way that transcends mere showing. I will also safeguard you throughout this journey. In heeding my signs, you shall draw opposition. The foe will be uneasy and will seek to sow discord, resistance, and setback. Do not tremble. I shall guide you in conquering that unseen barrier, in maintaining unwavering faith amidst adversity, and in pressing onward even when the path appears daunting. I stand by your side at every turn, bestowing upon you celestial strategies to conquer spiritual challenges that seek to impede your progress. Now that you've begun to heed the signs I have provided, it is crucial to grasp this fundamental truth. Not all opposition arises from the natural world. Many obstacles, setbacks, misunderstandings, and resistances you encounter stem from hidden realms. Epic struggles unfold beyond the realm of sight. But hear this, you are not battling alone. I, the Supreme Ruler, stand beside you, before you, behind you, and around you. I am battling for you with celestial beings specifically designated to conquer the rebel forces of the foe that seek to obstruct your destiny. Triumph invites challenge. Favor draws admiration and jealousy alike. A vow draws resistance. When you decide to submit, the universe responds. I forge new routes, yet adversaries attempt to erect barriers. The enemy does not strike what is at rest. He strikes what bears a destiny. He seeks to exhaust those who are about to embrace. Yet you do not see every covert attack. I bestow upon you the insight to distinguish between the earthly and the divine. I am guiding you to conquer not through brute force, but with the power of the divine. Have you ever felt a burden that defies explanation, unexpected fatigue, sudden pains, or mental fog? Have you observed disputes within the household that appear trivial, or obstacles popping up where once there was seamless flow? These are signs of disruption, but I shall not leave you uninformed. I am unveiling truth, granting you strength to stand firm with unwavering belief and commanding presence. This is the moment to rise, not in fear but in the fullness of who you are. You are more than a survivor, you are a warrior. Champions don't flee, they stand their ground. I have dispatched divine guardians to watch over you. Archangel Michael stands resolutely at the forefront, sword poised and ready. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. There are moments when your command unleashes the action, when your invocation clears the path, and that is why I urge you to deepen your connection with me. Approach with reverence. Shut the door of your room and address me with unwavering faith. Sing my praises. Fill your abode with exaltation. Confront wickedness with power, for what you allow persists, yet what you challenge in my name crumbles to dust. Opposition does not signify you are straying from your destined course. Often, it is the most profound indication that you are precisely where I intended you to be. For the foe can only arise in an attempt to thwart what I have already unleashed. If it feels especially challenging now, it is a sign that something monumental is on the horizon. The discouragement you experience is the final effort of darkness to hinder your ascent. But nothing shall hinder your progress. You shall transcend this phase, and beyond it, the reward shall reveal itself to you. Do not treat as ordinary the chains of spiritual oppression, that unexpected gust of sorrow, that heavy burden on your spirit, that unease in the early hours, that sense of being ensnared. Today, we will face it all, for when I arrive, the enemy retreats. In my realm, tranquility reigns supreme. Elevate your surroundings to a sacred realm. Bless your dwelling. Speak your devotion with power. Proclaim that this ground is holy, and you shall witness a transformation of the atmosphere. I am also unveiling those who serve as conduits of diversion. Not everyone in your midst resonates with the divine. Out of profound love, I am purging what has tainted your essence. Even if you cannot grasp it in this moment, some friendships may appear beneficial, yet hold you back. Today, obstacles that clouded your perspective have been removed. The path is clear. Do not weep for the doors that have been shut, for it was I who sealed them. I did so to safeguard you. Every severance will be succeeded by restoration and renewal. Understand this. Sometimes, silence is your shield. When challenges arise, do not react with fury. Respond with reverence. Do not attempt to justify yourself with mere words. Turn to prayer, for I am your champion. As you stand firm in your beliefs, I shall elevate you in the eyes of those who wish to witness your downfall. Your triumph shall be celebrated openly, for your battle was fought in secret. Fear not the passage of time. Delays do not signify failure, they frequently serve as protection. I restrain forward movement because the foe sets traps you cannot see. But now that the cosmos is unveiling the next phase, I am preparing the path, and all that appeared stagnant will surge forward. I will astonish you, and those who sought to hinder it will realize no force can rival my might. If you were aware of how much I have freed you from, if you could perceive how much I have shielded you out of love, you would be even more grateful. Today, I bestow upon you the profound awareness to sense malevolence before it takes form, empowering you to act preemptively with unmatched wisdom. I adorn you with wisdom, insight that flows from the divine. You will discern those who uplift you and those who deplete your energy. Today you shall discern what flows from me and what seeks to divert you. I shall bestow upon you the gift of agility. I shall bestow upon you an unparalleled awareness that nothing shall escape your gaze. Your home shall stand as a sanctuary of serenity. Having once been a battleground, it will now emerge as a haven of peace. Where conflict once reigned, tranquility shall now arise. Where fear once lingered, there shall be rejoicing. Where affliction once prevailed, there shall be restoration. Where there was stagnation, there shall be progress. You now possess the strength to withstand, and your fortitude is vital to my endeavors. Your belief stands as a formidable barrier. Your word is a weapon, your prayer a swift arrow, and your worship an unyielding fortress. Prepare yourself, for after the struggle comes transformation. Following the battle, tranquility awaits. Precious child, I have appointed you to pour out my love. Speak to 3 weary hearts, and my peace will rest upon them. I am ready to bestow upon you a profound transformation, a peace that transcends all comprehension, a rest that rejuvenates the spirit, and a joy that remains unshaken by the world around you. What follows is rejuvenation so powerful you will exclaim, "At last I can breathe." Having triumphed over resistance, it is now your moment to inhale deeply, my dear. Inhale profoundly, my child. Experience the liberation as burdens dissipate. Embrace the breath of life as it awakens the depths of your spirit that once lay dormant. I am bestowing upon you something invaluable, renewal as an enduring essence. It is not fleeting bliss. It is unwavering tranquility, a joy that arises with no discernible cause, a peace that remains even when all is unsettled beyond. For when I reclaim my inner strength, the turmoil beyond holds no power over me. I have seen the extent of your perseverance, the countless times you teetered on the edge of defeat, the mornings you rose with your body weary before even stepping out of bed, and the evenings when your pillow was your soul's confidant. I witnessed your silent battles to wear a smile while sorrow churned within. I embraced you. Now I proclaim, this is the moment to rejuvenate your power. Like the majestic eagle, you shall soar once more. You shall traverse the realms of unbounded imagination. You shall walk with confidence, unburdened by the ground beneath. You shall laugh unrestrained by the chains of the past, for I am rejuvenating your essence. It is a profound reality, indeed a wondrous truth. I come to you in essence, and where my essence abides, there's liberation. Liberation from burdensome thoughts, from emotions that are not yours to carry, from long-held judgments, from echoes of yesteryears. Now the sovereign of your inner realm is I, and where I hold dominion, tranquility prevails, a tranquility that surpasses all comprehension. A tranquility not contingent upon circumstances, but one that reshapes them. I am bestowing upon you a fresh vision. Your sight shall be renewed. What was once dread of the future becomes unwavering optimism. What was once a source of endless concern becomes faith in me. I am bestowing divine clarity upon your perception. With unwavering belief you shall behold. With profound insight you shall act. You will conduct yourself with utmost wisdom and grace, for you are no longer driven by suffering, but by my essence. It possesses a grace that commands respect, an elegance unmatched. Beyond that, I will grant you solace, a rest that eludes cushions yet resides in total submission. Relinquish the illusion of control. It is time to let go. You are free from the burden of anticipating every nuance. Release yourself from the weight of others' expectations. Surrender it all to me. As you rest in me, I labor tirelessly on your behalf. As you enter a state of worship, I rewrite your story. As you hold me in quiet reverence, I proclaim your name among the celestial realms. You stand apart from the rest, for a transformation has taken place. The gentle illumination that begins to envelop you signifies my essence. The tears that flow now, without a clear cause, serve to cleanse your spirit. They restore parts of you lost to time. They nourish parched realms within. They ignite hope because the moment has come to rise anew. I am reigniting the flame that once flickered and faded. Now it blazes back with a steadfast flame, one that comforts, that leads, that cleanses. My divine presence is reigniting your passion for me. You shall pursue my presence once more with delight. Free from any sense of duty, you shall come closer in devotion once more, free from any burden of shame. You shall worship once more with an unrestrained spirit, freed from all disgrace. Your sacred space is undergoing a magnificent transformation right now. With this renewal, I also bestow something precious. Revelations, visions of the future shall emerge once more with clarity. Words from me shall flow directly into your mind. Amidst the ordinary, you will feel my presence. In the stillness, my embrace will surround you. Even on mundane days, you will come to know I was always near. I was merely guiding you to embrace deeper emotions. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanks, the truth of my word reaches those longing for light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click the super thanks button and be covered by my grace. I am awakening within you a profound spiritual awareness that you believed had faded away. You shall perceive with utmost clarity once again. You shall see the distinction between righteousness and wrongdoing. Today, you will recognize once more when something strays from the divine order. I have refined you again. Now our essence intertwines in perfect harmony once more, granting you the tranquility to choose fortitude, to refuse temptation, to embrace bravery, step to start anew. Indeed, bravery, for it accompanies rebirth, fearlessness. What once instilled fear in you will now be confronted with unwavering belief. What once held you back will be met with assured confidence. The echoes of doubt, rivalry, and defeat will fade away because now the strongest voice within you is mine, declaring, you are capable, you possess immense strength, you stand prepared. Even if you still feel delicate, remember, your vulnerability allows me to move with power. The surroundings you perceive will transform before your very eyes. People will sense the transformation and inquire, what happened? Your eyes will shine with brilliance, your voice will resonate with strength, and your presence will exude tranquility. It will not be forced. It will be a manifestation of my essence thriving within you. Everywhere you go, the atmosphere will shift. Wherever you lay your hand, abundance will grow. Wherever you speak, my essence will resound through you. This is the moment of rebirth. With that, I conclude significant chapters and embark on radiant journeys. Make no mistake, this rejuvenation is not just a time for repose, it is also a call to action. I shall provide you with precise guidance, unveiling mindsets that unlock wonders, minor actions yielding magnificent outcomes. What I have bestowed upon you must evolve into a powerful demeanor, and that is the key to unlocking further reward. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Having revitalized your essence, purified your soul, and rejuvenated your perspective, heed me with absolute focus. The time to take action has come. The heavens have shifted beyond recognition. The declarations have been proclaimed. The shield is in place. The renewal has been unleashed. Now is the moment for you to stand and assert your power, for belief without deeds is merely a wish. And I did not create you merely to wish. I created you to live the life I envisioned. Only those willing to abandon the boat can walk upon the waves. Do not seek further affirmation when I have already given you certainty. The only thing lacking is movement. My will commands your step. There are doors awaiting your passage, but only if you dare to move first. There are promises fulfilled when you cast aside fear, reject passivity, and abandon the mindset of later. I am the master of processes indeed, but I am also the ruler of times. There are moments when the divine realm awaits your action to unleash the extraordinary. You asked for guidance, I provided it. You asked for power, I have given it. You asked for assurance, I delivered it. Now I command you, rise. Move with purpose, respond with power. Do not remain immobilized by the dread of mistakes. Even if you do fail, I will stand by your side to refine, modify, and transform errors into wisdom. Without action, the world remains unchanged. That is not punishment, it is the inevitable result of stagnation. The era of uncertainty has ended. This moment calls for bravery. Blend once more, seek once more. Engage with those who need your wisdom. Hear me, seek redemption. Embrace the power of letting go. Release the barriers hindering your heart's truest essence. Do not wait for others to change. Initiate the change within yourself. Fulfill your duty. Embrace the journey ahead. Unlock the gateway to harmony. The environment has been meticulously prepared. Now, you simply need to reach out your hand. Concerning your aspirations, bring them forth from the shadows. Stop treating them like elusive phantoms. I am the creator who embedded them within you, so they would thrive. Write again, study again, engage with fervor, believe once more that it is within reach. Begin with what you have. Focus not on resources, focus on belief. When you take small steps, I unleash a torrent. My cherished child, my love for you is unchanging. Lean into my words, and I will give you peace, courage, and direction for every step ahead. I am summoning you to tangible demonstrations of belief, not mere declarations. Cease the chatter of indecision and let your actions speak. Write that letter, deliver that message, do it with unmatched authority. Embrace the moment and take the step you have been delaying. I will accompany you in every action. With each step, I will awaken bonds, open portals, and astonish. When you move with conviction, the entire universe aligns in your favor. Remember, it is not by your own might, it is through my power. When you feel powerless, I lift you up. When you feel small, I surround you with my greatness. When uncertainty clouds your path, I illuminate it. Yet the time has come for you to begin. Rise from the waiting zone. The era of stillness has passed. Now is the moment for creation, and creation requires surrender. So I ask, what will you relinquish today? What bond continues to ensnare you? Which practice diminishes your strength? Which justification have you been offering? What connection have you maintained that does not draw you nearer to me? The moment has arrived to place it upon my altar. To give is painful, but it pales in comparison to the agony of living outside your true calling. All that you offer in faith, I return as a wondrous gift. Embrace the small with unwavering devotion. Honor the responsibility I have placed in your hands. Command your space with divine order. Uphold your promises with steadfast resolve. Master the art of time management. Plant the seeds of integrity. Deliver with excellence. Do not overlook what appears simple, for it is in the simple that I test your spirit. To the one who remains steadfast in small things, I elevate and bestow great responsibilities. I do not grant favor to those who have yet to establish themselves with wisdom. Moreover, share. Speak of what I have done for you. Declare my name. Do not hide wonders for fear of others' judgment. In sharing, you become a living testimony. When you stand as a testimony, you create space for others to be touched as well. Your story transcends individuality. It weaves into the grand tapestry of my purpose on this earth. You are a vital link, a radiant spark, a solution. Still I proclaim, submit swiftly, for delayed submission is merely disobedience hidden behind excuses. When I speak to you, respond without delay. When I stir your heart, embrace it, even if it seems insignificant today. The most extraordinary wonders often lie within the simplest acts. A phrase spoken in perfect timing, a gift offered with pure devotion, forgiveness granted with sincerity, a decision made in the quiet. These unlock possibilities far greater than you can imagine. I am already presenting you with opportunities that require a commanding presence. Have faith even in uncertainty. Step forward with confidence. I will refine your course as you move. Do not expect perfection. Expect my presence. My presence alone is sufficient. But take action. Move, for the heavenly forces have already set everything in motion. It is your deeds that ignite the next chapter. That is why I declare, your obedience will not go unnoticed. On the contrary, it will be honored in the celestial realms and showered with blessings upon the earthly plane. I shall issue decrees of fairness and bestow honor. I shall remember every manifestation of belief. I shall elevate your struggles to the realm of glory. What was once overlooked shall be illuminated with unparalleled distinction. The reward approaches swiftly. Every experience you have had matters, every single one. Not even the silent tears or the unseen sacrifices, nor the moments you chose the right path despite misunderstanding, have escaped my notice. I witnessed it all. Now I tell you with the full authority of the universe, the moment of your reward has come. I am a righteous God. I remember what others overlook. I pay attention to what others dismiss. I am unwavering in my commitment to uphold my promises and to honor every act of devotion and obedience. I witnessed the moment they brought you low. I witnessed the moment they turned their back on you, despite your loyalty. I witnessed the moment they seized what was rightfully yours. I witnessed the doors shutting behind a veil of confusion. I witnessed the weight of injustice at your doorstep. I saw how you held back tears, refusing to surrender to despair. But today, I stand before you to declare, I shall elevate you in the sight of those who saw your fall, not for vengeance but for dignity, not for vanity but for the magnificence of my name. I shall restore what was lost. I shall rectify the distortions made. I shall exalt the one who was cast aside. I am your unwavering arbiter, and no charge crafted against you shall triumph. The twisted words, the hasty judgments, the defamation, each shall be reversed. I perceive what mortal eyes cannot. I see the essence. I see the purpose. I see the truth concealed in your depths, and now that truth is blooming. The season of disgrace has ended, and now begins a season of unparalleled glory. Yes, unparalleled glory. For the trials you endured in silence, I will repay you with a magnificent display of honor. What has been withheld from you for years shall come forth swiftly. What seemed lost for eternity shall be reborn, transformed into something greater. When I bring renewal, I do not merely restore, I elevate. Child of mine, reflect my love in all you do. As you share it, my presence will bring comfort, strength, and a peace the world cannot give. I elevate it. I astonish you. You will witness that each moment of suffering yields an unseen harvest that now emerges in power. You felt transcendent. Your dedication did not go unnoticed. I was aware of it all. Every moment you chose to bring me joy despite your own pain. Every time you embraced quiet rather than anger. Every act of love offered without expectation. All of it is recorded in my memory. I am the supreme being who blesses those who seek me, who answers those who obey me, even when the way seems dark. Now I unveil the celestial realm above you and proclaim, you are deserving of the forthcoming honor, not because you lack failures, but because of the humility you displayed. Even in your shortcomings, you have gained wisdom. You have reached a higher state. You have chosen me above all else, and that is what I desire. Broken hearts, open minds, people who trust me when clarity is absent. That is why I come with justice. I shall unveil the chapters of your life that have been sealed away. I shall unveil the processes that were preserved in the celestial realm. What once required years will now unfold in days, not by human strength, but by divine command. I am accomplishing for you what others can only dream of. When that moment arrives, it will be unmistakable. Even to those who doubted, there will be no rational justification. It will be extraordinary. I shall also bestow greatness upon the places where you suffered and in the bonds that left scars upon you. I shall usher in renewal where you once faced scorn. I will place you as a testament in places they once ridiculed your beliefs. Your life will shine as a testament of my grace. You shall not be required to defend yourself. Your story shall serve as your response. Your stride will echo your essence. Your brilliance will radiate, not from human endeavor, but as proof of my magnificence. When the blessings arrive, I shall bestow upon you balance. My honor does not inflate your ego. It refines your spirit. You stand on the pinnacle of intention, a reminder of the journey I guided you through, ensuring your gentle spirit remains intact. As I elevate you, I will guide you toward humility, service, and wisdom, because my gifts come with the strength to uphold them. You believed you had been left behind, yet you were truly being shaped into something extraordinary. The waiting was divine, the stillness preparation, the suffering a rite of passage. Now comes the reward, not through the power of your deeds, but by my grace. You remained unwavering. You persevered steadfastly. And now I not only grant you reward, I amplify it. To the one who stands firm in the wilderness, I give entire cities. Yet I require you to speak, to reveal my acts, to proclaim to the world that I am deserving of trust. Others need to know I am the supreme being who honors, who does not fail, who is never late, who remains faithful, even when time drags on. Your testimony will lift others, reignite faith in weary souls, and bring hope from the ashes of despair. Prepare yourself. The coming days shall be remarkable. You will experience the burdens lifting from your being. A profound lightness shall arrive. Joy will return to you, resplendent and undeniable. People will come to you with new opportunities. Walls will crumble, revealing pathways once hidden. Replacements will appear. A bountiful harvest awaits. Glory will be revealed. Yet there is more. After glory arrives comes the proof of all I promised. What now seems like a vow will soon be tangible. I shall present undeniable evidence, clear manifestations, and abundant results. Those around you will recognize the time has come to see that I am indeed supreme. The moment is upon us to reveal to you the undeniable truth that were once mere assurances. Today, you shall embrace what, until yesterday, existed only in your dreams. I, the Supreme Being, did not merely speak, I brought my words to fruition. Now I shall ensure that everyone beholds them. For what I start in the shadows, I complete in the light. I crafted your wonder in quietude, but its unveiling shall be grand. What was concealed shall be revealed as undeniable proof. The hidden tears you have shed will yield results that those around you will soon acknowledge. Today, the profound change I instilled within you will start to manifest in your surroundings, your workplace, your relationships, your entire atmosphere. People will draw near saying, "There is something unique about you." You will understand that it is my essence now radiating abundantly. Barriers that were once shut will open before the skeptics. The resources that seemed unattainable will come from unexpected origins. The replies that appeared delayed will arrive with flawless accuracy. Broken or distant connections shall be mended. You shall not have to say it was I. The situation itself will proclaim it. Truth will reveal itself. Fruit will proclaim its tree. I desire you to share, speak, and testify, for your story carries my essence. Your journey will be a beacon for those wandering the desert. Your miracle will guide those who have strayed. Your healing, liberation, and triumph deserve to be proclaimed. Do not hide my acts out of false humility. The world needs to know my unwavering faithfulness, my relentless pursuit of freedom, and my respect for those who stand firm. I present you with undeniable proof that demands your attention. It will be evident even to those who once wished your downfall, to those who doubted, ridiculed, or lacked faith. Some will see and acknowledge the divine presence in your life, unable to refute it. Some will remain silent, burdened by their shame. Others will come to you, seeking forgiveness. There are those who will seek your guidance, drawn by the wisdom, strength, peace, and composure you now embody. Remember, when the testimonies flow, keep your heart humble. The same divine force that elevates is the one who sustains. The most secure refuge for your triumph remains reverence. Do not let pride strip away the depth of empathy you cultivated in the valley. Persist in your pursuit of me with unwavering fervor. Keep my words at the forefront. Continue forward with determination, for this is merely the beginning. What you are about to experience is unending proof, a continuous flow of extraordinary events, subtle wonders, and generous opportunities that spring forth. Offers will come, tranquility will settle, and invitations will abound. Challenges will be conquered with astonishing swiftness. I am propelling time forward. I am reclaiming all that was lost. I am resurrecting dreams that once lay dormant. All who behold you will see it. Yes, it shall be revealed to them. They will witness your vitality returning and your smile shining anew for everyone to see. Your home will be restored, your table overflowing with blessings. Your children shall behold tranquility. Your projects will flourish visibly. All this shall stand as undeniable evidence, a tangible manifestation of my unwavering attention, a perpetual reminder of my faithfulness, my promises kept, and my unerring memory. I proclaim this unwavering truth over you. Nothing can ever separate you from my love. Not the mistakes of your past, not the challenges of your present, and not the uncertainties of your future. My love remains steadfast. My grace will cover you, and my strength will sustain you. Wherever you go, my presence will follow, whether in light or in the face of adversity. I will be your shelter, your strength, and your dearest companion. Now, pause and reflect. Inhale deeply. Allow yourself to feel the burden lift. Embrace the vastness of the heavens above. What I have spoken stands firm. It is irreversible, unshakable, and complete. Every word I have declared over you, from the beginning until now, will surely come to pass, for I am constant in my commitment to finish what I have begun. Beloved child, I am calling you to draw near, to sit at my feet and learn from me. Join this gathering of hearts that long to know me more and shine my light in the world. Together let us grow in faith, love, and grace. Click join and walk this blessed path with me. Amen. My beloved child, I know you question why I have spoken so boldly, yet I ask you to listen with an open heart, free from distraction, free from fear or doubt. This is not a time to turn away or to dismiss what I say. This is the final moment of your life as you know it. Yes, you read that correctly. I am calling you into a deeper understanding where eternity meets time and your soul's purpose meets its final breath. But do not be afraid. This is not a message of doom, but one of clarity, purpose, and divine reassurance. I need you to stay with me until the end of this message, because there is something you must know, something that will change how you see your life and your purpose. Child of my heart, whenever you whisper my name in faith, I listen attentively. Call on me with confidence. Say, I need you, Lord, and watch how I respond. Your faith carries great power, and my blessings are already unfolding before your eyes. I have prepared you for this moment. Even if you haven't realized it, I have walked every step of your journey with you, from your very first breath until now. I have never left your side. I have loved you with an everlasting love, and I am here to remind you that your life has significance. This is the moment when one chapter closes and the next chapter of eternity opens for you. Your life has been part of my divine plan, and now is the time to see the fullness of what I have prepared you for. As you hear these words, know this deeply. You are not here by accident. Every breath you have taken, every beat of your heart has been intentional. Your life has purpose. Every person you have touched and every challenge you have faced has led you to this point of divine revelation. You are part of my grand design. Now, I call you to understand something even deeper, something that transcends this temporary world. The last moment of your life is not a moment to dread, but a moment to embrace. The first thing you must recognize is that life, as you know it, has an expiration date. We all know this deep within, yet we often live as though it is far away. The truth is that your final breath can come at any time. I do not say this to bring fear, but to bring clarity. Just as your first breath was no accident, neither will your last be. I have planned it, ordained it, and I will carry you through it. You may have been consumed by the struggles of daily life, the challenges, disappointments, and setbacks that try to weigh you down. But I want you to see life differently. This final moment is not something to dread. It is simply the doorway into something more magnificent. The end of your time on earth is the beginning of eternity in my presence. Dear child, if these words reach your soul, receive them deeply. Press like as a sign of your faith and devotion to me. Listen carefully. The end of your earthly life will be infinitely more glorious than you can imagine. I will be there to receive you, to welcome you home with open arms. And in that moment, every trial, every heartbreak, and every pain will vanish. You will stand fully in my love and gaze upon my face in all its glory. Why do I bring this message now? Because I do not want you to fear what lies ahead. You may have heard stories or felt anxiety about the unknown, but rest assured, there is nothing to fear in my presence. I am the one who has walked with you through every storm, the one who has been your refuge and your strong tower, and I will never leave you, not even in your final hour. I give you my peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. This peace is not of this world, but comes from the one who holds every breath in his hands. You may not know exactly how those final moments will unfold, but you do know this: I will be with you, and I will carry you into my eternal embrace. Now shift your perspective, for the last moment of your life is not an end, but a beginning. The world you know and the life you now live will fade away. Relationships, achievements, experiences of this temporary place will lose their hold. But the life you step into will have no end. You will enter a perfect, eternal reality, Let me ask you, what matters most to you today? Is it your career, the approval of others, or your own comfort? All these things, though significant, will one day pass away. The only treasure of eternal value is your relationship with me. In your final hour, I want you to rest in peace, not because of what you have accomplished, but because of the life you have lived in me. I want you to stand on the unshakable certainty that you walked this earth in the light of my love and that your eternity is secure in me. This message is urgent, my child, because the time to prepare is now. No one knows when their last breath will come, whether in a decade, a year, or even moments from now. If you live with uncertainty about your eternal home, if you have postponed surrendering your life to me, do not delay. The time for that decision is now. My dear one, I send you as a bearer of my love. Find 3 hearts in need of hope, and watch as my peace flows over them. Hear me, beloved, for I am offering you something that will change your eternity. My grace, my forgiveness, and my love. If you confess your sins and invite me into your heart, you will be saved. This is the greatest decision you can make. Your last moment can be one of peace and joy if you have received the fullness of my love and forgiveness. This is why I need you to take this message to heart right now. Time is fleeting, and I am extending my hand to you. As you read these words, consider deeply that your final breath on earth is a transition. It is the closing of one chapter and the opening of another, more glorious chapter in my kingdom. Though this life is temporary, what comes next is eternal. In those final moments, you will feel my nearness. You will know you are not alone. Angels will gather around you, and I will receive your spirit into my arms, where you will be loved beyond measure. You will step into the radiance of my glory, free at last. You will be reunited with loved ones who have gone before you, seeing everything as it truly is, in my eternal kingdom, which has no end. Until that final moment, I urge you to live with eternity in mind. Live for me, with the understanding that everything you do has eternal significance. Each act of kindness, each moment of love, each word spoken in my name, it all has lasting value. The way you live now matters in my kingdom. The choices you make, the priorities you set, the love you show, these will be counted for eternity. When that moment arrives, I want you to say with confidence, I have lived faithfully, I have loved deeply, I have followed your ways. And as you take your last breath on earth, know that you will inhale the air of eternity in my presence forever. Precious child, I have chosen you to be part of my harvest. Will you help share my message of salvation and hope? Click below to buy me a coffee and join me in this holy work. Your kindness brings forth blessings, and I rejoice over you with love. So, my precious child, do not fear the end. The last moment of your life will be exactly as I have planned, filled with glory, not loss. You are secure in my love, cherished beyond measure, and always welcome in my arms. In these final moments of reflection, receive peace, not fear. Though life may seem short, it is filled with purpose and divine direction. I am with you from beginning to end, and when the time comes, you will see that the last moment of your life is simply the first moment of eternity with me. That, beloved, is the most beautiful truth of all. My child, stop right now. Your miracle stands ready to unfold without delay. Quiet the noise around you, for in this instant, I am stepping into your world with an incomparable power. This is not just a message. It is a divine encounter. From the depths of eternity, I have commanded the cosmos to align with your life. The moment of abundance is upon us. The moment of revelation is at hand. What your eyes have not yet seen and your hands have not yet touched, I now reveal by the whisper of my spirit. Pay attention. Everything happened for a reason. Every tear shed in silence. Every night when fear held you captive. Every moment you felt I was distant. All of it was planted in the cosmos like a seed. Now, behold, the grand unveiling of the harvest begins, an experience beyond your wildest dreams. Today, I am tearing down the barriers that have stood in your way. Barriers you could not see that have affected your emotions, your health, your prosperity, and your relationships. Today, they are bowing to the resonance of my command. I am loosening ancient chains and nullifying proclamations that did not originate from my throne. For I am the Sovereign One, who not only makes promises but also fulfills them, who confirms and seals every word with holy fire. This very day, I am opening the heavens above you, standing guard like a protector over the one I cherish. Today, what was once bound will be set free. What was stagnant will begin to move, and what was lifeless will come alive. Yes, those dreams you thought were gone are being resurrected at this very moment. This is not merely a gift. It is a transformation that no one can halt. I am stepping into your home, your past, your memories, and your aspirations with a force that changes everything: your health, your family, your relationships, your finances, and beyond. My dear child, my love for you never changes. Lean on my words, and I will give you peace, courage, and guidance for every step you take. Today, I am igniting revival in every area of your life. Even if you cannot see the signs yet, the heavenly realms have already begun their divine orchestration. Angelic hosts are dispatched with precise orders. The prayers you whispered in anguish echo like a summons to my throne. The petitions you thought were lost are now being revived with intense power. I proclaim with unwavering certainty that not a single seed you have sown has been lost. All have been nourished by my love and now flourish like trees planted in fertile soil. Take heed. There is a master plan far beyond your understanding. I summoned you here to tell you that the time of waiting has ended. Indeed, the moment has arrived to reap the rewards of perseverance. Now you will witness with your own eyes what you once believed only in your heart. I saw your decision to believe even when there was no evidence. I saw your choice to remain silent rather than complain, to stand firm rather than doubt, and to shout victory instead of surrender. All of it came to me like a sweet fragrance. I not only heard, I answered. And now the answer comes like a mighty wind, pushing aside the fog of doubt and illuminating your spirit. No one can stop the power of what I am about to unleash. No negative words, no envy, no judgments, and no unbelief can halt what I have decreed in your life. When I declare a matter in the heavens, no force on earth or beneath can alter it. Your name is written in the book of life, accompanied by sealed promises, inherited blessings, and a fully restored future. Walk with confidence into the inevitable. The enemy tried to persuade you that your prayers were in vain, yet I show you now they reach the depths of my being. Today, all creation aligns in your favor. You will feel it in your spirit, in your body, in your home, and in your everyday moments. A profound revelation emerging from the unseen realm. It is no accident you are here at this moment. I called you. I held you together in moments when you felt your weakest. And now that you turn your full attention to me, your life will be changed forever. My beloved child, you are called to shine with heaven's light. Your super thanks help spread the message of God's love worldwide. Stand with us as we build a future of grace and truth. Tap the super thanks button and walk in the blessings of the Most High. Breathe deeply and declare, I receive, for this is the first step in releasing all I have prepared for you. That which was bound is being untied. That which was hidden is being revealed. And what was once chaotic is taking shape. I hold the reins, and if you believe this is everything, prepare yourself. What I am about to unveil will reach deep into your heart, even into parts you hide from yourself, because no one knows you like I do. What I am imparting now is a profound embrace of wisdom and righteous order over your life and home. I saw your hidden tears, the ones you did not want others to see. I saw the moment you left your room, wiped your face, and forced a smile so you wouldn't worry anyone. I saw the moment you opened the closet to look at the bills, wondering how you would afford them all. I stood by as your heart grew heavy in the early morning, when your hands trembled with anxiety and you insisted you were fine. I heard the silence that spoke louder than any prayer and recognized it, even when others did not. I felt the burden you carry from hidden struggles. You thought I was silent, but I was watching with a heart full of love, recording every breath and every tear as if they were promises of hope. I am the one who searches the deepest corners of your soul. I know your pain, even when there are no words. I know your exhaustion. I know the emptiness that creeps in when you should be resting. I know that you try to hold on to hope, yet feel alone, drained, and lost. That is why today I come as comfort, as refuge, and as rebirth. I saw your dedication to your family. I saw how you worked to keep the house standing when there was no power. I saw the moment you held back tears because you didn't want your children to see you crying. I heard your plea for that distant loved one, asking me to restore them. Nothing went unnoticed. Every prayer was heard, every tear acknowledged. And now I stand before you as the unshakable judge, the nurturing father, the king who fulfills every promise. You thought my silence meant I was absent, but time in my realm is different. Silence is not rejection. It is often a wise strategy. While you waited, I was forging something eternal within you, empowering you even when you did not realize it. And now that your heart is open, understand that what I have for you is far more incredible than anything you lost. Within each hardship you have endured lies a treasure of promises. Now those treasures begin to bloom. I see your financial challenges. I saw the moments you had to decide whether to pay a bill or buy something you needed. I saw you look into your empty wallet and declare, God will provide, despite the heaviness in your heart. Today, I declare that provision is on its way, not in an ordinary way, but in an extraordinary one. People will feel prompted by my spirit to bless you. They will open doors where there seemed to be none. The season of lack is ending. My precious one, I have held you close from the start. Let my love calm your fears and guide you into the beauty of my kingdom. I know about your health struggles and the medical visits. I saw the fear in your eyes when you received the diagnosis. I witnessed the sleepless nights, the pills scattered on the table, the prayers for healing that you thought went unanswered. But I heard every one of them. Today I proclaim that transformation began the moment you believed, even when there was no sign. That belief will be honored before all. I saw the relationships that wounded you, the cruel words that cut like knives. I saw the hidden scars. I saw your heartbreak, abandonment, and betrayal. I saw your quiet forgiveness as you waited for my divine justice. Now I declare that justice has arrived, not through human hands but from my throne, and it will be so perfect that even you will be amazed. You are remembered, you are not forgotten, and you are deeply cherished. Even in the darkest times, I was directing every detail of your life. You will not be swept away by the storm, because I, the author of your story, have already decreed victory, not tragedy. I am bringing justice to your home, touching the lives of those you love, no matter how far away they may be. I am shifting hearts, breaking chains of darkness, changing destinies, and toppling defiance. I have come with unmatched power and authority over your family, and what once seemed impossible will now be seen. Tears of wonder will flow from your eyes, and it will only be the beginning. What I am pouring into your life surpasses mere justice. It is divine protection with angelic assistance. In your prayers, unseen victories have been won by heavenly beings I have sent on your behalf. Though you cannot see them, they battle in the spiritual realm for your good. Take note, as you walk life's unfamiliar roads, you are shielded from harm, always accompanied by a power greater than you can imagine. When you felt the burden of desertion, injustice, or fear, I was right there. Now, I speak something even greater over your life. Your protection has been claimed with divine might. It is not just ordinary protection. It is a fiery wall around you, a divine boundary that nothing can cross without my command. I, the Most High, have assigned guardians to watch over your home, your loved ones, your thoughts, and your body. Right now, a fresh decree has been released from heaven. Beloved one, step deeper into my embrace and discover the treasures of my everlasting love. Come, be part of a fellowship where my teaching renews your soul and my presence brings peace. Click join and walk with me and your brothers and sisters in love. I have dispatched my archangel on a divine mission. He and his celestial hosts carry flaming swords to cut the bonds of destruction, drive out spirits of confusion, and shield you from every attack aimed at you, your dreams, and those you love. No force shall break through my protection, and nothing I have ordained can be stopped. You are fortified by my presence. Every attempt at spiritual harm, be it curses, spells, jealousy, or sabotage, is thwarted by my power. There are dimensions beyond your awareness, but I know them all. In both the physical and spiritual realms, snares were laid, but I dismantled them before you even knew they existed. Now I break generational curses, dissolve ancestral burdens, and revoke any evil agreement that tried to sneak in through unguarded doors, even those you were unaware of. Your heritage has been preserved. Everyone connected to you, your children, spouse, parents, siblings, friends, are under my protection. You prayed for your own safety, but I shielded your entire household. You did not know it, but I spared you from accidents, illnesses, betrayals, and traps. I went ahead of you, parting the path. It was a quiet deliverance. You did not see the near miss in traffic or perceive the disease from which I rescued you, but I was there. Now that same protection is intensified. I am guarding your mind from despair, silencing the lies of darkness, and turning back every dart of confusion. I am removing the poisonous thoughts that tried to convince you were unworthy or out of time, that there was no solution. Those are lies, eradicated at this very moment. I have entered the spiritual realm of your family, where oppression lingered, conflicts brewed, and a cold spiritual dryness took hold. Today, I bring peace. Angelic messengers have gone before you, gently changing the atmosphere of your home, like a soothing breeze that carries calmness, wisdom, and unity. You will see it happen. The tension that once dominated will ease. A battleground will become a sanctuary of harmony. Where darkness tried to rule, a glorious light will shine, my light. The enemy tried to engulf you in chaos, but I envelop you in my glory. He tried to cast uncertainty on your path, but I fill your spirit with clarity. He tried to whisper defeat, but the truth is, you are rising to greater heights. Even now, a heavenly war is fought on your behalf, and you are victorious. The powers of darkness are being evicted from realms they tried to claim unjustly. Their authority is nullified. I have taken away their right to rule, for when I rise, no scheme of darkness can stand against me. I am removing the deep-rooted fears from ancient wounds and doubts that provided an opening for darkness. Today, I reclaim your identity. You are a cherished daughter or son, not a casualty. You are a champion, not a victim. You are chosen, not forsaken. I have given you authority to walk on serpents and scorpions, and now I am igniting that authority again. All that once controlled you, addictions, cravings, self-destructive behavior, or spiritual oppression, is being torn apart by the power of my name. And what of the words spoken against you? Every mocking tongue, every doubt, every ill wish, I heard them all. I now turn them into fuel for your ascent. What was meant to wound you, I transform into a catalyst for glory. I am turning every misfortune into a gift. Those who once spoke against you will witness your elevation, not to shame them, but to show them I am your God, so they too can see the shield I provide to those who seek me earnestly. As I establish this divine shield, I want you to find rest. It is not your hand that must control everything. It is my power that secures your peace. I am the one who holds you in the unseen realm, the one who sets the limits on evil. Nothing, absolutely nothing, can surpass the boundaries I have set. You dwell in the shelter of the Most High, surrounded by a living wall of protection. You will remain unscathed. Do not mistake this for the final stage. There is yet more. Today I bring you a force of healing. I will place my hand on your body, your soul, and your deepest self. I will restore you as proof of my love. Where the extraordinary dwells, healing springs forth. What follows will be so clear that it will baffle even the most experienced experts. Get ready, for I am reaching into places no medicine can touch. This is the hour for miraculous change in your health, both physical and spiritual, in your emotions and your memories. Everywhere you have been wounded, I am the God of restoration, and everything is within my power. What medicine deems hopeless, I deem redeemable. What is labeled permanent, I call fleeting. The relentless cycle of suffering ends under my touch. Believe this. I see your suffering. I have not overlooked your restless nights, your tear-stained pillows, or your apprehension about each new diagnosis. I have been with you through every anxious breath, every time you left the doctor's office as though your world was collapsing. I saw you cling to hope, trying to appear strong in front of others. I heard your prayers, every desperate plea for relief, and now I respond, yes, I am healing you. This shall not come through mortal strength, but by my divine power. Even now, an unseen force is stirring within you, something your eyes cannot yet see, but your body will soon feel. The relief will arrive softly, and you will realize the pain has subsided, the fever is gone, the symptoms have disappeared, and the weight on your chest has lifted. Where my hand rests, sickness cannot remain. I am the God who revives cells, repairs organs, restores nerves, and rebuilds tissues. I am the God who speaks life. My healing is not only for you, but also for those you have prayed for, the loved ones whose names you brought before me with urgency. I saw you intercede for the sick. You invoked their names every day, gasping in prayer as if your life depended on it. I received your intercession like a precious offering. Fear not, for the blessing I am pouring out on you will overflow into your household. You will look at those you love and notice they too are being renewed. The shadows that dulled their spirits will dissipate. The fear that once held you captive is being cast out. Today, the panic attacks that have gripped you in endless cycles are destroyed by the breath of my peace. I am pouring a soothing balm on your mind, heart, and emotions. Where chaos once existed, I establish calm. Where guilt once weighed you down, I pour out abundant forgiveness. Where despair once lingered, I ignite a renewed passion for life. You will carry my glory. Doctors will redo tests and stand speechless at the results. Beloved child, I have loved you before time began. Rest in my peace. Trust my voice, and I will lead you into the fullness of my promises. Today, symptoms will vanish as though they never existed. There will be wonder and awe, clear evidence that this miracle could only come from me. When people ask, how did this happen? You will answer with tears in your eyes, God touched me. And it is not just symptoms. I am healing the underlying cause of your pain. Those old wounds that stopped bleeding on the surface but still throb in your heart. Childhood traumas, harmful words, rejections that set up walls inside you. I am restoring your sense of worth, your vision of yourself, and your ability to see yourself as I see you. My restoration goes beyond the physical realm. It is essential. I will heal what time has not. I break the spirit of sickness that tried to linger in your home. Every disease rooted in your family line, every pattern that repeatedly surfaces, now dissolves under the power of my sacrifice. I declare that your generation is set free. Your children will not inherit your fears or your pain. They will thrive in freedom and good health. This healing is a promise of a renewed lineage. Receive my touch, not merely as a wish, but as a certainty. When I speak, I fulfill it. When I lay my hand on you, everything changes. I did not come simply to lessen your discomfort. I came to spark total transformation. The realm of my glory, the atmosphere of my power, and the energy of divine renewal are here. From now on, you will notice a renewed strength in your body. You will sleep soundly, your mind will be clear, and the heaviness of your past will no longer weigh you down. You will no longer revisit painful flashbacks. You will rise above them, for the pain that once prevailed is now merely an echo of a miraculous testimony. Every time you see your own reflection, you will behold not just a person who has been healed, but one bathed in my presence. Yet it does not end there. What I am doing surpasses physical healing. It extends to your finances. Prepare for an unexpected, miraculous, and abundant breakthrough. So precise, so extraordinary that you will know beyond doubt it is I who reveal hidden riches from heaven for you. Let go of the idea that you stand alone in this. I have seen the quiet struggle you've endured in your finances, how you tried to manage your obligations, stretching what little you had, uncertain of how to proceed. You faced financial storms, relentless bills, constant calls demanding payment, and people looking to you for answers you didn't have. But hear me now. I am your source. I am the one who opens doors no one else can. In this moment, I release a supernatural shift over your finances. You have gone too far to feel shame. I did not create you to be burdened by debt, lack, or perpetual worry. I have not called you to carry unending anxiety. Today I declare a new season for you. From now on, what was lacking will overflow. Debts will be canceled. What was small will expand into greatness. I am sending provision into barren places. My favor will rest upon people, businesses, journeys, and ideas, causing abundance to flow to you in ways you never imagined. Do not limit me with human logic. I am the God of the impossible. I orchestrate hearts, events, moments, and connections that bring prosperity in miraculous ways. I turn no into a door of unexpected freedom. Today, help and support will emerge from sources you had given up on. People who once overlooked you will now be moved to bless you. They will be instruments in my hand, not out of obligation, but by my design. They will feel compelled from within. I saw your generosity even when you had little. I saw the moments you stretched out your hand to help others, giving without expectation. Everything was noted before me as seed sown in faith. The time of harvest has come. I will not be unfaithful to forget your loyalty. Every hidden gesture of kindness I shall repay openly. This is not just short-term relief. I am ushering you into a lasting transformation. You will not merely survive on scraps. You will live in abundance. I am releasing new ideas, powerful strategies, and divine connections. Brace yourself for unexpected calls, doors swinging open on their own, and invitations from unimaginable places. You may wonder, I didn't even search for this. The answer will be, you were chosen. For I am the one linking you to the source of blessings. What I give you is more than wealth. It is respect, stability, and growth. I am awakening the gifts within you, gifts you have barely tapped into. What was once a talent will become a stream of provision. Embrace opportunities with confidence. Do not fear the future, for I am your future. I am life itself, the eternal provision. Where there seems to be no path, I carve one, a path not made by human striving but by heavenly favor. You will see doors open effortlessly and abundance rise where there was once a desert. Your destiny is tied to something greater than you can imagine. If you are weighed down by debt, know this. I am giving you the wisdom to restructure, reorganize, and renew. I will illuminate your exit strategy while clearing your entrance to blessing. You will be astonished by discounts, interest waivers, and sudden openings. For I do more than merely pay. I shine a light on your escape. I am guiding you along a path to freedom. Your children will not bear your burdens. Your breakthrough today will resonate through future generations. I break the chains of lack that were passed down to you. My cherished one, I have anointed you to share my love. Find 3 broken hearts, pour out hope, and watch as my peace envelops them. I am ending the agreements of suffering that were signed long before you were born. A new year dawns in my presence, a year of prosperity, integrity, commitment, loyalty, and love. You will be known as the one who witnessed the impossible become reality. Lift your eyes to the heavens, not as a beggar, but in confident faith. I have already sent heavenly assistance, bearing keys to unlock treasures withheld by fear, injustice, and doubt. They bring forth what is rightfully yours. That resistance is crumbling, and you will stand as a testimony of my unwavering faithfulness. Prepare to see what you never thought possible. People will approach with offers, contracts, ventures, and opportunities that will alter your entire life story. You will know it is I, for my works defy explanation. They can only be met with awe. When that moment comes, remember, share. Tell the world of my faithfulness. Proclaim that when you had nothing left, I showed up. Tell them it was when every door seemed closed that you saw my hand open the greatest door. Let them know I am the one who is always on time. With these new blessings, I will also heal the strained relationships caused by financial stress. Homes will be restored to unity. Relationships will be mended. Families will come together again. I will show my love in your home, filling it with peace and unity. I have entered your house, walked through its rooms, stood in the middle of your tears, listened to conversations that ended in silence, and witnessed doors closing, glances avoiding. I felt the heaviness in the air, the unease at the table, the bittersweet memory covered by a sense of achievement. You invited me in, and I came, intentionally. Not as a guest, but as the creator, the restorer, the one who can turn broken pieces into a masterpiece. Listen, I am restoring the bonds that suffering tore apart. I am removing bitterness, dissolving pride, and healing profound wounds left by harsh words, dismissive behavior, and prolonged estrangement. I am restoring wayward hearts, not just to exist together, but to truly heal. My work goes deeper than mere appearances. I reach to the core of the pain, extracting the poison by hand. I saw your desperate prayers for the rebellious child. I saw your confusion as you faced your beloved's actions. I saw the times you tried to speak but were ignored, and the times you held back your words to keep the peace, until you could no longer hold them back. I saw it all. Every bit of effort was a seed, no matter how small. And now I will bring forth something extraordinary. The son who turned away will be overcome with longing for you. The daughter who wouldn't listen will regard you with new respect. Those who strayed will feel the weight of my spirit. I am reaching into every family member's heart, bringing humility, understanding, and peace. Precious child, if these words bring you comfort, hold them close. Press like as a sign of trust in me. I am pouring love where there was division. I am bringing back honor, conversation, and warmth to your home. Yours is a house chosen for a fresh start. I know the old wounds between spouses. I know the unspoken words, the arguments with no resolution, the nights you both lie awake with troubled souls. I know the fiery exchanges and the times you kept silent to avoid further damage. I see your lonely hearts. But hear this. I am the author of marriage covenants, and if a promise was made in my sight, I can still restore it. Not to what it was, but to something renewed, elevated, and far greater. I am melting away the frost of bitterness, healing the old hurts both partners carry, often unknowingly harming each other. I am bringing insight, delivering compassion, creating true unity, not just for ease, but for genuine interchange. You will witness the one you love breaking down in tears, asking for forgiveness. You will feel an unexpected embrace. Hear the long-awaited words, "I love you," from someone you never thought you'd hear them from again. Tears of joy will flow in reunions you deemed impossible, and you will know that it was not by human strength, but by my divine hand, filled with mercy. I am the God who restores what is broken. Likewise, the ties within extended families, broken by heritage, conflicts, distance, or misunderstandings, will also be addressed. The relative who vanished will resurface. I am healing wounds, removing bitterness, delivering souls from their pent-up rage. I am restoring not only households but entire bloodlines, uncles, brothers, nieces, nephews, cousins, parents, children. This reconciliation will span generations. I know you are tired, having carried the weight of the home for so long. You tried to keep harmony while craving escape. Now I am replenishing your strength, removing the burdens that made you doubt whether you could go on another day. I am fortifying your mind with love, giving you the resilience to love, to forgive, to embrace, not because they have changed, but because I have healed you from within. You will rise above the strife, no longer bracing for the next battle. I give you peace for your house. Spiritual climates will shift. Where there was darkness, there will be light. Where there was conflict, there will be reverence. Where there was blame, there will be understanding. I will pour a sacred anointing of unity upon your home, and it will be evident in the coming hours. A phone call, a kind word, a changed behavior. recognize that it was I who initiated this transformation. You are not alone in your yearning for family peace. Others in your home, though silent, desire it too. I heard every voice. Today, your cries have stirred heaven, and heaven answers with renewal. Once this healing begins, it will not stop. Conversations beginning with words will end in embraces. Humble apologies will turn into celebrations. Yet there is even more. Alongside restoration, I will elevate your inner being. From the depths of your soul, I will lift you to realms of deeper emotion, spirituality, and mental clarity. The sorrow that shaped you will give way to unshakable peace. Today, every emotional trigger is dissolving. Everything the enemy used to cause division is turning into a testimony of my uniting power. What I do next extends beyond the family and enters the innermost parts of who you are. I will reach into your deepest self, including the aspects you have hidden from yourself. I want to lift you beyond mere appearances, to see the fullness of who you truly are. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. The greatest transformation begins now. You have carried weights that were never meant to be yours. Regret for the past, painful words lodged in your heart, traumas that shaped your identity, and memories that feel as raw as they did the day they were formed. How often have you vowed to change but found yourself slipping back into the same patterns? How often have you promised to react differently, only to repeat familiar responses? This is not weakness, it is unaddressed pain. But I am the God who sees beyond the surface and looks upon your hidden wounds. Now I extend my hand to your heart, not to condemn but to restore. I know the fears that paralyze you, the insecurity that masquerades as strength, and the mental exhaustion that turns into hopelessness. I know what it feels like to think you are never enough, trying to stand out, trying to prove yourself again and again. I have seen how hard you work to stay strong. I have seen how many times you felt you were at fault for being sensitive or for feeling deeply. But today, listen carefully. It is time to let go of the self-made masks that once protected you. I am removing them, layer by layer, with my love. For I never loved a false version of you. I loved you completely, every part of you, including the parts you struggle to love. Beloved one, if my message has touched your heart, let it remain there. Show your faith and love. Press like and let the world know. I am restoring you, the real you. The world may have misunderstood you, belittled you, or turned you away, but you are my beloved. I do not make mistakes. I created you with gifts that have been lying dormant, a sensitivity that is meant to be a channel of wisdom, never a sign of weakness. I made your heart deep so that even the mightiest floods cannot overwhelm it. Now I declare, what once caused you pain shall become a source of understanding. What once limited you shall become your greatest strength. What once confused you shall become clarity. You will look in the mirror with compassion instead of criticism. I am not just healing wounds, I am elevating you to new heights. I am transforming your reactions, your thoughts, your feelings. The things that once shook you to the core will no longer control you. Your foundation will be rebuilt, not on fear, but on the solid ground of my love. Those torments of doubt telling you, you are not enough, you will fail, no one cares, did not come from me. They were lies born out of pain and abandonment. But now, as my divine presence envelops your life, hear me. No longer listen to those voices. Believe what I say about you. You are chosen. You are forgiven. You are reborn. You are deeply loved. You are needed. You are precious. No failure changes what I have written about you. Your future is not dictated by your mistakes, but by my grace. My presence covers you. It cleanses and renews you. I know there are memories that still sting, secrets hidden in the depths of your soul, moments you wish you could erase. But I will not simply erase them. I will redeem them. Even your pain will turn into a testament of my power. You will overcome guilt, anger, and fear tied to past mistakes. You will stand on hope. Each step will resonate with strength as I reestablish my foundation in you. I am also nurturing your inner child, the part of you that faced hardships too soon, that saw what it should not have seen, learned to remain silent just to survive. I am speaking life into that wounded child within. I cradle that younger version of yourself and assure them, you matter. This care will bring a tangible release. You will feel burdens lift. Your spirit will breathe easier. You will rest in a peace you have never known. You will find yourself laughing without restraint, breathing deeply without worry, and sleeping with a heart unburdened. This is the result of the deep transformation I am creating in you. A renewed heart, a clearer mind, and a freed spirit. Others will notice. They will say, there is something different about you. You will know it is not just a change in style or a superficial fix. It is a divine work. It is undeniable, powerful restoration. When I transform you internally, your entire world changes. You will start attracting healthier connections, making wiser choices, walking brighter paths. Inside you, there will no longer be a war zone, but a flourishing garden of peace. Now, with this inner renewal, I prepare you for something even greater. Restoring your inner self lifts the locks that once barred you from new paths. With the chains removed, nothing can stop you. I will open doors that once seemed impossibly locked. The impossible will no longer hold you back because I go before you, breaking down barriers and ushering in the fresh and the unexpected. The time has come not just to imagine, but to experience the miraculous and the new. Long-standing obstructions will yield to your presence, not by your own might, but by my sovereign decree. I, the Lord, who holds the key of David, am unlocking what was sealed, clearing the way, and granting you entrance to a new chapter in your life. You do not need the world's permission where I have granted you access. Move forward. Take hold of what seemed out of reach. Many thought you had stalled or regressed, not realizing I was working in secret. Every time you were turned down or overlooked, every time you felt progress was stalled, I was protecting your spirit and your destiny. But now, I pronounce that the waiting is over. The hidden wisdom learned during your delays laid the foundation for this moment. For now, you are truly ready. I have heard your every question, and here is my answer. It was not a lack of ability. It was my shield around you. I closed doors to protect you, to guard your heart and your calling. But now, from the secret place, you emerge onto a grand stage. What was hidden will be proclaimed. What was restricted will become open territory. Doors will open in ways you never expected. Opportunities will blossom. What was once unreachable will become attainable. I have overthrown every blockade. I am aligning the earth. I give you access. Your entrance is not driven by ambition, but by purpose. Your victory is not simply a trophy, but a transformation. I position you with intention, so your brilliance can enlighten places that once lay in darkness. Every door that opens shall be a sacred altar of my glory. I empower you not for self-exaltation, but so you may serve others. Remain firm. Do not run. It is yours. No one can take what I have reserved for you. If anyone attempted to seize, harm, or twist the truth, I saw it, and I will restore what was taken. I, the Lord of Justice, will not be outdone. I am opening doors in your finances, your career, your ministry, your emotions, your profession. You will receive divine connections with people who will see the potential in you that others missed. There will be revelation where there was silence, honor where there was rejection. I exalt you in humility. You will ascend, but never lose your grounding, because your roots are in me. I will also open internal doors, fresh starts in your mind and soul, a new perspective on the world, a new way to define your place. I lift you from confusion into clarity, from fear into faith. Embrace new beginnings. Do not see them as defeat, but as blessings. Dawn is a blessing. A fresh start is a sign of my faithful love. New opportunities are not far off. They are already in motion. Small confirmations will appear. People will reach out. Cases that were on hold will suddenly resurface. Calls that went unanswered will be returned. The time has come for me to act, and it is appointed to be so. I am orchestrating movements on the stage of your life, placing you where you can shine my light. But you need my guidance. for every new level demands courage. You must discard old garments, doubts, insecurities, small thinking. Leave them behind when you pass through these doors. Clothe yourself with faith, boldness, and unwavering commitment. And remember, no one can contain what I have promised you, but you must walk in it. Rewards await those who step out in trust. When you move, the supernatural is activated. I have prepared people, places, times, and precise moments. Move forward. The door is open. Your faith is key, and I supply the power to step through. When all this manifests, and it will happen soon, recall this. Testify. Proclaim my faithfulness. Do not hide what I am doing. You were chosen to be a channel, not merely a container. I bless you so that you may bless others. I elevate you so that you may elevate others. And there is yet more. I will provide proof so evident that everyone around you will recognize it is I who orchestrates it all. I will give you astonishing confirmations and answers that make it impossible to doubt. I will guide your steps. You will not wander in the dark. From this day on, I will give clear signs, visible, unmistakable signs. I am the God who keeps promises. I speak with purpose, and I fulfill every word I utter to you. It will come with confirmation in your heart, and you will see it with your own eyes, knowing it was me all along. I will provide such clarity that you will no longer question whether you are called. Release the notion that everything happens by chance. Your season of drifting has ended. I am directing you so clearly that even small details will confirm what I have shown you in prayer. I will prompt strangers to speak into your life, placing divine words on their lips to bring you comfort at the precise moment. I will be in subtle whispers, timely songs, or the voice you hear in your darkest valley. Unexpected calls from people you never thought you would hear from again will come exactly when you need them. I am the God of signs and wonders, revealing myself to everyone who seeks me. When the signs start appearing, do not let the enemy confuse you. He will try to sow doubt, chaos, distractions, and anxiety. Stay alert, remain calm, spend quiet time with me. Turn off the noise and listen for my still, small voice. When you see the first sign, know it will not be alone. It will be part of a sequence, a grand design where each piece aligns in perfect order, like lamps lighting your path one by one. You will not outrun the light. Walk in step with it. Each new step will have fresh confirmations, not because you doubt, but because I want you to have total assurance. Trust, even when it still looks dark. That is why I will ensure you see what you need to see. Think back to when you thought your chance had passed, that the opportunity was gone forever. I tell you, it still awaits. The signs I send will confirm beyond doubt that the season of waiting is over. The door is open, and my favor has come. Miracles are no longer about if or when, but about your yes, your faith, your movement. Prepare to be stunned by the words that perfectly resonate in your soul. Conversations with strangers will yield the exact words you need. A message from someone you never thought you'd hear again will find you. An event in your surroundings will arrest your attention, and you will know it is I speaking to you directly. I am the God who reveals himself. I make myself known to all who search for me, and when the signs start to unfold, testify, share, and speak of my works. Your testimony will shine a path for others. Your story will guide those who feel lost, all because you dared to believe, to follow, and to act. You do not live by fleeting feelings. You are led by a holy God who provides signs with clarity, peace, and truth. I am not a God of confusion. Where there is manipulation, I am absent. Where there is deceit, I am absent. Where there is pressure, guilt, or fear, I am not the source. I speak with precision, love, and authority. And when you hear my voice, fear dissolves, certainty abounds, and doubt retreats. My voice releases strength. My sign radiates surety, and you will sense you are right where I want you to be. When that moment comes, believe without hesitation. Walk in confidence. Your answer stands before you, shining like a beacon. This is the moment, and the message is clear. Yet I must also protect you on this journey. In obeying my signs, you will draw the enemy's attention, prompting him to create confusion and delay. But fear not. I will guide you through every obstacle with heavenly wisdom. You will conquer the spiritual battles that try to hinder you. Since you have started paying attention to my signs, you must understand a crucial truth. Not all resistance is natural. Many obstacles, misunderstandings, and blocks arise from unseen realms. Epic battles are fought where your eyes cannot see. But again, you do not fight alone. I, the Sovereign King, stand with you, before you, behind you, all around you. I war for you, sending heavenly armies to defeat the enemy's schemes. He does not attack what is idle. He strikes those with a destiny, those who stand on the brink of transformation. If you feel pressure now, it is because something monumental is about to unfold. Discouragement is the last attempt of darkness to halt your rising. I say to you, nothing will hold you back. You will surpass this stage, and great reward awaits beyond it. Do not accept these hidden attacks as normal. That sudden heaviness in your mind, that unexplainable fatigue, that random ache, that meaningless family argument, these can be signs of spiritual interference. I will not leave you in the dark. I give you discernment to recognize and resist. This is the hour to stand strong in faith, not in fear. You are not a victim, you are a warrior. Warriors do not retreat, they press forward. I have assigned angelic guardians to defend you. Archangel Michael stands at the front line, sword in hand. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Yet there are times you must voice the command, times your prayer creates the breakthrough. That is why I urge you to come to me in worship, shutting out distractions, letting your praises fill the atmosphere. Darkness persists where it is tolerated, but once you confront it in my name, it must bow. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Resistance often means you are exactly where I want you, because the enemy is trying to block what I have already released. If it seems harder now, it is because a mighty move is near. Do not mistake spiritual opposition for my disapproval. Indeed, it often indicates my favor rests upon you. The enemy tries to wear you down precisely because he fears what I am about to do. But he cannot see everything. He only senses the shift in the spirit. I give you strategies to overcome, not in brute strength, but by divine power. Have you ever felt drained for no reason, or battled random pains, confusion, or petty strife? These can be tactics of the enemy. But I do not want you ignorant of his devices. I reveal the truth, giving you authority to stand tall in faith and exercise your spiritual weapons. Your confession, your prayer, your praise. Each one is a fortress. Your worship is a stronghold where you remain unshakable. Prepare yourself, for beyond the battle lies transformation. After every storm comes peace. I am ready to saturate you with newness so powerful you will say, finally, I can breathe again. Having endured the resistance, you are ready to receive a refreshment of soul unlike anything you have known. It is not a fleeting happiness, but a lasting serenity, a joy untethered to circumstances, rooted in me. I have seen your endurance. I have watched as you held on when you wanted to let go, how you rose in the morning still weary, how you confided in your pillow and forced a brave face. I saw it all. Now I declare, the time has come to renew your strength like the eagle. You will soar again, rising above every limitation. You will walk confidently, unburdened by the paths behind you. You will laugh freely, no longer constrained by the heaviness of sorrow. For I am renewing your spirit. Yes, it is real. I come to you in my fullness, and where my spirit dwells, there is freedom. Freedom from toxic thinking, from emotions that are not yours to carry, from grudges of the past. Now the Lord reigns over your heart, and where I reign, there is a peace that defies understanding, a calm not dependent on circumstances, but powerful enough to change them. I am granting you a new perspective. Your vision is being cleansed. Where you once feared tomorrow, you will now see endless hope. Where you once had anxiety, you will have unshakable faith in me. I am giving you divine clarity, wisdom, and peace. You will speak and act with a new authority, no longer driven by pain, but led by my spirit. My grace will carry an elegance the world cannot match. I shall also grant you rest, a rest that does not come from mere leisure, but from complete surrender. As you let go and trust me, I work on your behalf. While you worship in stillness, I proclaim your name in the heavenlies. You may feel unseen on earth, but I declare your worth in my kingdom. Beloved, you are different now. The gentle glow you sense around you signifies my presence. Perhaps tears are flowing and you cannot explain why. They are cleansing tears, washing away what once bound you, watering seeds of hope. This is your time to rise anew. I fan the embers of your heart back into flame, a steady, comforting fire that guides, purifies, and lights your way. No longer will worship be a chore, it will be your delight. No longer will you come before me bearing shame, you will come boldly. No longer will you fear judgment. I see you as my treasured child. Your sacred space is being transformed at this very moment. With this renewal, I also give you revelation. You will dream again. Words of prophecy will flow into your mind, piercing your heart. Even in mundane tasks, you will feel my presence close. You will realize I was always near. I was simply guiding you to experience deeper emotions and to grow in faith. My child, stand firm in faith and love. With your super thanks, the truth of my word reaches souls longing for light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and lift others. Click the super thanks button and let my grace surround you. I am awakening in you a spiritual sensitivity you thought was gone. You will discern right from wrong with crystal clarity. You will recognize my nudge the moment something is out of place. I have refined you again, and our communion will be seamless. This will bring you the peace to choose strength, to choose forgiveness, to begin again with courage. What used to terrify you will now be met with unwavering faith. What once chained you will be confronted by your bold confidence. Doubts, conflicts, and defeat will fade, because now the loudest voice in your soul is mine. I say, you are able. You are strong. You are ready. Even if you feel frail, your vulnerability allows me to move mightily within you. Your environment will shift, people will notice, they will ask what changed. Your eyes will shine, your voice will speak with authority, your presence will exude calm. It will not be forced effort, but a manifestation of my spirit alive in you. Wherever you go, the atmosphere will change. Whatever you touch will prosper. Whenever you speak, my words will resonate. This is the hour of your rebirth. Now I close significant chapters and begin new, bright paths. Do not be confused. This renewal is not merely for rest. It is also a call to action. I will give you specific instructions. I will reveal strategies that yield great results from small steps. The blessing I pour into you must be lived out. That is the key to unlocking the reward. Having renewed your heart, cleansed your soul, and enlightened your mind, listen closely. The time to act has come. Heaven has shifted. The proclamations have been declared. Your shield is in place. Your renewal has begun. Now, rise up and demonstrate your faith through action, because faith without works is just a dream. I did not create you only to hope. I fashioned you to live the life I designed for you. To walk on water, you must first leave the boat. There are doors that will remain closed until you choose to cross the threshold. There are promises that will only manifest when you conquer your fear. When you reject apathy, cast off procrastination, and refuse to say maybe later, you will find my miracle waiting. I am a God of process, yes, but also the God of timing. Sometimes the heavenly realm awaits your step of obedience to unleash the extraordinary. You asked for direction, and I gave it. You prayed for strength, and I supplied it. You longed for confirmation, and I provided it. Now I say, move. Rise up with determination. Do not let fear of making mistakes stop you, for even if you stumble, I will be there to redirect you, to transform errors into wisdom. But if you refuse to act, nothing will change. This is not a punishment, but the natural consequence of inactivity. Your season of waiting is over. This is a time of courage. Love again. Try again, hope again. Extend your hand. Attempt what you have delayed for too long. I will be with you, igniting relationships, opening doors, and unveiling wonders as you go. When you walk with confidence, All creation aligns in your favor. Remember, it is not by your power, but by my spirit. When you feel small, I make you great. When you are unsure, I light your path. Yet it is your action that ignites the next step. That is why I say your obedience will not go unnoticed. On the contrary, it will be honored. I will issue decrees of justice and bestow recognition. I will exalt every act of faith. I will transform your trials into triumphs, the times you felt unseen into moments of glorious distinction. Your reward is near. Every sacrifice you have made, every tear shed in silence, every time you chose the high road, even when misunderstood, I saw it all. I, the God of righteousness, remember what others forget. I see what they overlook. I remain faithful to my promises. I witnessed the times you were humiliated, the times people turned their backs on you, despite your loyalty. I saw them take what was rightfully yours, shut doors in your face, and cause you pain. I saw the weight of injustice crush your spirit. I saw you hold back tears so you wouldn't give in to despair. But now I speak. I will raise you up in the sight of those who saw you fall, not for revenge, but for your honor and for my glory. I will reclaim what was stolen and correct all falsehoods. I will exalt the one who was dismissed. I stand as your defender, and no accusation will stand. The lies, the misunderstandings, the harsh words, they will be reversed. For I see beyond what humans see. I see the heart. I see your intention. I see the truth behind the facade. Now that seed of truth within you is sprouting. The time of your shame is over. The time of incomparable glory begins. Yes, incomparable glory. Because every silent struggle will be rewarded openly. What was delayed for so long, I will bring forth swiftly. I do not merely restore, I multiply. Child of mine, reflect my love in all you do. As you share it, my presence will bring comfort, strength, and a peace beyond this world. I elevate it. I astonish you. You will see that every moment of hardship carries a hidden harvest. Now it is emerging in power. I saw your faithfulness despite your pain. I saw each time you chose to delight my heart instead of drowning in sorrow. Every time you chose silence over retaliation, every gesture of love you offered freely. Each moment is inscribed in my memory. I honor those who follow me, those who trust me in the dark. Now I open the windows of heaven over you. I declare you are worthy of the honor coming your way, not because you are flawless, but because you have walked in humility. You have grown in wisdom. You have placed me first, and that pleases me. I treasure broken hearts, open minds, people who trust me even without clear answers. That is why I come with my verdict. I will unveil chapters of your story that have remained sealed. I will reveal the processes hidden in heavenly places. What should take years will happen in days, by my hand, not by human effort. I will do for you what others only dream of. When that time comes, it will be unmistakable. Even those who doubted you will see it clearly. It will defy all logical explanations. It will be supernatural. I will restore the very places you suffered, the relationships that scarred you, the corners of your soul that still ache. I will bring new life to the places you were ridiculed. I will make you a testimony to those who once mocked your faith. You will not need to defend yourself. Your transformed life will speak louder than words. Your walk will echo your identity. Your radiance will not stem from human accomplishments, but from my glorious presence shining through you. When the blessing arrives, I will keep you balanced. My favor never inflates with pride. You will stand in your place of blessing, reminded of the valley I brought you through, so you remain humble and full of empathy for those still in darkness. I will guide you to serve, to be wise, and to stay grounded. For my gifts come with the strength to carry them. You thought you had been left behind, but in truth, I was shaping you for something extraordinary. The waiting was divine. The silence was preparation. The pain was forging your character. And now I bring the reward, not because you are strong, but because my grace is greater. You refused to give up. You held on to faith. Now I not only fulfill my promise, I go beyond it. For those who remain steadfast in the wilderness, I give entire cities. But I ask you to speak, to share what I have done. Others need to know I am a God who can be trusted, a God who does not fail or arrive late, a God who remains faithful, even when time drags on. Your testimony will strengthen others, rekindle faith in weary hearts, and revive hope in hopeless places. Prepare yourself. The coming days will be extraordinary. You will feel a weight lift off your soul. You will sense a new lightness and joy shining through you. People will approach you with new invitations. Blockades will dissolve. There will be replacement, restoration, harvest, and honor. But that is not all. There will also be proof. What is now a promise will soon appear in plain sight. I will make every word visible. I do not merely speak, I fulfill. I want everyone in your life to see it. For what I start in secret, I finish in the open. I formed your miracle in quiet, but its unveiling will be grand. What was once hidden will become obvious. Your silent tears will produce outcomes that everyone will soon recognize. Today, the change I established in you will radiate outward to your workplace, your relationships, your surroundings. People will be drawn to you saying, "There's something different about you," and you will know it is my glory manifesting. Doors that seemed forever closed will open before onlookers. Resources once out of reach will appear from unexpected sources. Answers you thought were delayed will arrive perfectly on time, and broken relationships will be healed. You will not have to declare, "It was me." The very circumstances will declare it for you. The fruit will speak, and I want you to share it, to testify. Your journey will be living proof of who I am. Your process will guide those lost in deserts. Your miracle will be a lighthouse for drifting souls. Your healing, deliverance, and victory all need to be told. Do not hide my works. Proclaim them, not out of pride but with purpose, so others might see my heart and my determination to save and honor those who love me. I give you undeniable evidence that requires no explanation, only awe. Those who opposed you or doubted you will witness it as well. Some will recognize my hand in your life and cannot deny it. Others will remain silent out of shame. Still others will come seeking forgiveness. They will be drawn by your newfound wisdom, strength, peace, and authority. But remember, remain humble. The same God who elevates is the one who keeps you stable. Pride is the snare that could strip away the treasures you gained in the valley. Continue pressing into me, seeking me as before, staying focused on my word. We are only at the beginning of this journey. You will see a continuous stream of evidence, ongoing proofs of my involvement in your life. Small wonders, major breakthroughs, remarkable offers, sudden peace, unstoppable opportunities, and challenges that vanish as quickly as they arise. I am accelerating time, restoring what was lost, reviving dreams you locked away. Everyone near you will witness it. Indeed, it will be plain to them. They will see joy return to your face, your home filled with harmony, your table overflowing, your children settled in peace, your projects thriving. It will be unmistakable evidence that I am not only listening, but actively working. A perpetual reminder of my faithfulness, my memory of your tears, my promises kept. Finally, I reaffirm my unchanging truth over you. Nothing can ever separate you from my love. Not your past mistakes, not today's challenges, and not tomorrow's uncertainties. My love stands firm. My grace surrounds you. My strength upholds you. Wherever you go, my presence follows, be it in sunshine or storms. I am your refuge, your power, your truest companion. Now, pause, reflect, breathe deeply, feel the heaviness slip away, gaze at the endless sky above. Everything I have declared is settled. It is irreversible, immovable, complete. Every word I have proclaimed over you, since the beginning and until now, will not fail, for I am unwavering in completing what I have started. Beloved child, I am calling you closer to sit at my feet and learn from me. Come be part of this community where hearts yearn to know me better and shine my light to the world. Together, let us grow in faith, love, and grace. Click join and walk this blessed road with me. Amen. My beloved child, take this moment and let it ripple outward. Send this word to someone whose hope is fading. This message wasn't just for you. It's for the days when the silence feels loud and the way seems hidden. Time presses on, but you are not behind. You are exactly where grace has placed you. Lift your head, you are part of a divine unfolding. If this reached into your soul, subscribe and come back. We're walking deeper into wisdom, into light. Pass this message on to someone wandering, someone weary. Help them find the path again. Until we speak again, stay grounded in love, anchored in faith, and remember, your life is a testimony in the making. Amen.